Technique.
There we go.
Welcome to Bracket Bashers, the podcast where we take a bracket of 32, 64, 128 or more and banter our way down to a winner. I am your host, the Big Willy Wonka in this situation, and this is Q.
The Big Willy Wonka. I can't even say that with a straight face talking about you, Freddie. That shit's funny. But anyways, this is your boy Q, a.k.a. the best bastard of them all. I'm the one that will say what everybody else is thinking just because I ain't afraid to call people out on they shit like Jamie and her bleached butthole. So let's go.
Yes.
Alrighty then, the best looking bastard just have nothing to come back with that one on.
Don't blame me on that one. Don't blame me on that one, because I'm the mouthy bastard here, but I gotta throw out an admittance here. You give me more credit than I have, because I haven't bleached it yet. So thank you for that, Q. But I am the mouthy bastard. Today I'm sweet and salty, because if we're talking about good stuff at movies, I mean, who doesn't want something sweet and salty?
Everybody wants something salty.
You can run with that.
No, just something sweet.
Jamie. You should know that should be reversed. You're salty at first, and then once you push that button a little bit, then you get a little sweet. But yes, folks, that voice you're hearing, you know who it is. It's your favorite. Your ODB, Old Dirty Bastard, is back. That's right. A never-ending vanilla-coated chocolate snack for you to enjoy and melt in your hand and a little bit in your mouth as well. I like to go every way, make a mess of it. But I'm back, and I'm going to make a mess of all these bastards. Especially that Beal-looking motherfucker that had the gels hair over there. So, it's okay.
That is fine.
Your brain's the size of a nerd. It's okay.
That is 5 bastards on the show, but we have 2 guests today. We're going to start with Parker. How are you doing there, sir?
I'm doing very well. Thanks for having me.
Okay. And Glenn is joining the show as well. How you doing?
Doing well, sir. Doing well. I'm the new bastard, so I hope y'all are kind to me. Maybe you'll let me return.
And as always, that makes 7 of us, so we are the bastards running this thing. I'm glad to have you guys here this week. We are talking, Jamie kind of alluded to this, we're talking movie snacks. We deal with movies all the time, but we never actually talk about the stuff that feeds us when we're on the show. We did this on Bracketology on Facebook, so everybody who found the winner on that one. By the way, I do not agree with you, people on Bracketology. The winner should not have happened, but we found a winner on that one. We'll find a winner today. Maybe they'll go ahead and correspond. We have a couple rules on this show. Number 1 is the FYF, or according to our main man Harvey, is the FUF, but that is the fuck you Freddy rule. A full episode of just those of 20-some minutes of people telling me to fuck off will be coming up January 20th. You guys are welcome to add to that. If something on here that you do not like, go ahead and say it loud and proud. Number 2 is the blowing your load or the final swing. If there's something on here that you do not, if there's something on here that you can't vote for realistically at this time, you can blow your load or use your final swing, but just make sure you know when to do it, because you can only do it one time per show. You guys ready to start this?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I have one
And
quick
voting
question.
style is
Jamie,
gonna
what
be
are you playing in the
myself.
background? Is that football?
Yeah, it's the big Iowa State game that will be
Oh,
coming
that
up
nobody
after
cares
this.
about? All right, keep going.
Yeah, I don't watch it very much, but it is Nebraska right now. So
Wait a minute. Hold on. We got to get some Vol love here. Wait, I'm on the wrong side.
Oh,
Hey, I'm wearing a shirt.
SEC love
I thought
here
you were
for
trying to
Vol.
remove your shirt there, Glenn. Come on.
Oh, it's a little
All
early
right.
in the show.
It's
Maybe
good.
later.
It's going to be myself, Q, Jess, Jamie, Jeremy, Parker, and then Glenn voting around Robin style. I start us off. We have popcorn versus hot tamales.
Ew.
I do not like popcorn. I just don't. I don't. I don't have the teeth for it.
Like people popping their corn.
Is he Canadian?
Every theater makes it different, so you can't get like a consistent type thing. Everybody who's at the theater makes it differently, and it absolutely ticks me off. Unfortunately, on the flip side of that, hot tamales are exactly the same thing every time. And to be honest, if you take like a shot of cinnamon whiskey, any type of cinnamon whiskey you have, because they're not sponsoring us, so I can't really say that. And a bottle of Coke, it tastes just like a hot tamale, but the alcoholic version. Saying that, hot tamales gets my vote. Q.
So are you saying something like it'd be like a ball of fire almost?
Yeah, something like that.
I'm not a big fan of hot tamales, but I'm also not a big fan of popcorn. I mean, it has nothing to do with like the taste of the popcorn. It just literally, I hate it getting stuck in my damn teeth as I'm eating it, and it pisses me off. It's annoying. Fucking annoying. But it's still very delicious with nice and butter and salt on it. So let's go. I'm going to have to go with popcorn.
Popcorn gets a vote on this one. Jess, popcorn or hot tamales?
Hot tamales are absolutely disgusting. Like, just straight up trash. But popcorn in all different types of forms, except for burnt. Burnt popcorn is absolutely disgusting. But having popcorn, and especially when you get like the chocolate chips inside of, like with them, absolutely delicious. Going with popcorn.
Popcorn gets another vote. Jamie.
You know, during COVID, when one of the local movie theaters finally opened up, like to do some drive-up popcorn, I thought that was really cool because my kid is obsessed with popcorn. My youngest is. And I feel like if you go to the movies, having a few chocolates, sweets, you know, something like that with the popcorn's good. But hot tamales is not or will ever be a snack I like. Unlike one of my awesome coworkers from the past that filled this awesome little cup with tamales for the red and black factor, I did not eat any of them because I gave them to my husband instead. So, not hot tamales ever. Because bad memories do go with those liquors that you were, you know, okay? So let's just put it that way. Ew.
Do not put a hot tamale in your butt.
Like, not a sponsor and not getting a spot on their show.
Yep.
Jeremy, is it popcorn or hot tamales?
Do you have experience with that?
Now, as someone who's been sober for over a month at this point, I would truly love a shot fireball right now. Just saying, give me a good nip.
Ew.
But hey, it's my nip of choice when I go to the store. Damn it, I like that little burn. But you know it's got to be popcorn, Freddie, because I know you did that trick in high school where you put the popcorn, cut a hole in the bottom of it, and then you just like let them eat the popcorn. Eventually, they go to get a handful of it, and it's like, ooh, what's this now? Something
Yeah, but they had to get to the complete bottom and then feel the hole to feel it. So, I mean, it kind of failed in this aspect.
Definitely be salty at that point.
Exactly. Hey, it'd be all nice and buttery too. I mean, it works. In the dark, you don't have to find anything. You just whoosh. It's like Astroglide before Astroglide was invented. But yes, popcorn all day, good sir. Fuck hot tamales.
Popcorn gets a vote. Parker.
Yeah, I think popcorn is ultimately like one of the few reasons to go to the movie theater nowadays. As much as it isn't great in most of the places, it's got to be popcorn. Hot tamales are gross.
And Glenn finishes out.
Well, as much as I love a hot tamale to rot my teeth when I was a little children, I prefer a hot shot, but I wasn't, and you didn't offer Jack and Coke as the first round, so I'm going to have to go with popcorn.
In a 6-1 vote, popcorn moves on to the next round. Q starts us off, and it is a play-in matchup. There you are. Q starts us off. It's a play-in matchup. We have gummy worms versus gummy bears.
Nom, 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 nom. They're all gummies, man.
Apparently,
they
there's
taste
a
fucking
difference.
exactly the same. I mean, are we talking sour gummy worms or just regular gummy worms?
Just regular gummy worms and regular gummy bears. Sour Patch Kids will be coming up though later, so you do have your sour fleck.
I mean, they're basically the same damn thing, just different shapes. How the hell do you choose? I mean, fuck it. I'd rather eat a bear than a snake. Or a worm, I suppose, in this case.
Yeah, you would.
Bear gets a vote. Jess, is it gummy bears or gummy worms?
So, when I was younger, I would always go to my grandpa's house, and he always had a bag of gummy bears sitting next to his chair. So I'm gonna have to go with gummy bears just for my grandpa.
Jamie?
That's a good little memory. I have to say, if we're talking like Black Forest gummy bears or gummy worms, they're both solid, but gummy worms. I will buy the $8 giant bag, and if you touch my yellow and orange ones, I will probably cry about it because it's one of my favorite snacks.
Gummy worms gets a vote. Jeremy?
I personally hate both. I hate both of these with a passion, honestly. Gummies just don't do it for me unless they're laced with a little THC or something. But,
Yeah.
But I mean, regular gummy with, I guess I'll go with gummy bears because, you got to promote eating a good bear when you get a chance.
Bears gets another vote. Parker?
I am 100% gummy bear. There's nothing more fun than biting their little arms and head off. It's a great time. Who knows where a worm stops and ends? So it's gummy bears all the way for me.
Gummy Bears gets the vote and the win on that one, so we'll be moving on to the first round. But Glenn, what is yours?
Well, I was going to go with bears as well because you don't know if you're starting with the ass end or the head end of a worm. So
Glenn
I got to go with the bear and bite the head
Either
off.
way, either way, you get more. It's
Well, and
amazing.
some of them actually have two flavors. So, but
Exactly. So it's like all this fun in your mouth. Come on now.
sometimes I like fun. In the
I'm
mouth,
gonna-
so, yeah.
Jamie, I've seen your husband. You know a bear's more fun in your mouth.
I'm gonna go with Jamie on this one. It's gummy worms for me, but Gummy Bears moves on to the next round. Jess starts us off with the winner of that play-in matchup.
You and Jamie would like the worms.
We have Gummy Bears versus Whoppers, or malted milk balls, or milk where they are.
He said balls.
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 My favorite word.
I'm gonna have to go with the gummy bears on this one. Not a fan of those other ones.
Gummy Bears gets a vote. Jamie, you got bears or balls?
Bears or balls? I really do like gummy bears a lot, though. So I'm just going up against Whoppers already. Like, that's kind of stupid.
First round.
I guess that's a fuck you right away to Freddie.
Teabag.
Yeah, I am gonna go with gummy bears. I am gonna just final answer.
Jeremy, is it bears or balls?
Now, Freddie, why can't it be bear balls? That's my question here. Thank you. Bears with balls. Thank you, Brenda. But
Brenda's in comments.
There's one.
Brenda's in comments, by the way. If you want to comment along with us, we have on our YouTube page. We are live every single weekend, and you guys. And to be honest, if one of us doesn't care, like with the entire gummy bears and gummy worm type of situation, we might just actually vote along with you. So there's that option. Anyway, back to Jeremy.
Exactly, Deccan. You got to go for the balls. I mean, so. And Whopper's my fucking favorite snack, one of my favorite snacks in the world. So Whoppers all fucking day. Those are awesome.
Whopper to get the vote.
Put Whoppers
Parker.
on top of your popcorn. That's just a tip right there. Whoppers on popcorn.
I'm not a Whoppers guy. It's still gummy bears. Got to keep them moving.
Wow.
They're the sweetheart, the Cinderella of this thing.
Glenn.
Well, I just want to quote somebody here.
No, for your information, I have full-size balls.
So there you go. I'm going with the Whoppers. I like a big ball of Whopper. It's got chocolate. You can lick the outside, crunches in the middle. It's all
Well,
good.
apparently the Miz has massive balls. So
Chocolate salted balls from Chef. Yes, chocolate balls.
I will be going with Whoppers as well on this one because I mean personally I think they're the better snack. Depending who makes them, to be, because you have some of the knockoff brands that absolutely suck, but Whoppers are absolutely fantastic. It's a tie-breaking decision though when it comes down to Q. Is it gummy bears or Whoppers? Is it bears? It's bears versus balls.
Well, we have the biggest balls of them all. But I fucking hate Whoppers, bro. So I got to go with gummy bears. However, when you first said Whoppers, I thought you meant like the Burger King stand.
Hey man, you can in those old pants you wore in the '90s. You can put one of those in your pocket and walk right into the movie theater.
Yeah, you really could.
I did it all the time. I had like one in each pocket.
As opposed to a pocket rocket, that would be a pants rocket. Is that what it is?
Nah, it's a couple extra buns in your pocket.
No.
Gummy Bears moves on in a split vote 4-3. Next up, we have another playing matchup. Jamie starts us off, and we're going with the M&Ms on this one. You have to choose one. Is it regular M&Ms or peanut M&Ms?
Oh yeah, if it was peanut butter M&Ms, I'd be going all that way. But here's my thing: I'm gonna go with regular M&Ms.
Regular M&Ms.
User, you might have to give us your name. That's all I'm seeing right now.
Yeah, it does say Facebook user. It is better to go on YouTube to watch it and comment because StreamYard, which is a service that we use, is they have kind of issues with Facebook at times. So
as does everybody else almost.
Yeah, as does everybody else. I don't know why, but it does seem to happen. That was Jamie. Jeremy, is it regular M&Ms or peanut M&Ms?
Oh, you know it's the peanut M&Ms, man. How fun is it to suck the chocolate off those and crunch down that nut? Like a cannonball in a fucking sex scene in the movie. Come on.
Jeremy likes the nuts. Parker, is it peanut M&Ms or regular M&Ms?
I'm nuts for nuts. Let's go peanut M&Ms.
Peanut M&Ms. Glenn?
It's got to be peanut. If you're going to keep your balls there, you got to have a good nut in that. So, yeah, peanut for the win.
I told you guys Glenn was awesome.
I will be giving peanut M&Ms the win on this one. Q, is it regular M&Ms or peanut M&Ms?
It's like everybody likes nuts in their mouth.
That's right.
I mean, that's an interesting thing here.
The Facebook user, by the way, is April from New Jersey. We're glad to have you here there, love.
Hello. Glad you could join us.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Q.
Well, I mean, completely off topic here. Glenn, what's your favorite sports team?
As far as football, would be the Tennessee Vols. If you want, what do you want? NFL, football?
Yeah, NFL. Let's go NFL.
NFL would probably be the Washington Commanders.
Fair enough. I'm glad you didn't say Patriots or Kansas City. I'd have had to just not talk to you for the rest of the podcast because I'm a Raiders fan. Anyhow,
I grew up a Raiders fan actually, so yeah.
Okay, all right. That's what I like to. That's what I like to hear. I'm gonna have to go with regular M&Ms though.
Till about the age of 7, and then he smartened up enough to realize that the Raiders suck.
Right. We all have trauma from our childhood.
Well, it was actually the Raiders-Redskins Super Bowl that did it for me. So yeah.
Anyway, regular M&Ms gets a vote. Jess, finish this out.
Regular M&Ms.
And a split vote, 3-7. Peanut M&M moves on to the next round. Jeremy
3-7. We have 10 people on this bitch.
Sorry, it's a split vote with 7. It's 4-3. Peanut M&Ms move on to the next round.
Everybody wants to excuse our head bastard. He has problems with numbers.
I have strokes. I can't count. I can't count. Jeremy starts us off. Is it peanut M&Ms or Airheads?
Okay, this right here deserves you a good fuck you, Freddie. But yeah, I'm gonna take those peanut M&Ms and shove them up your ass, you fucking airhead. But 100%, it's Airheads. Airheads are one of the best fucking candies in the world. I will eat those all day. They're the reason I have like cavity fillings in every fucking tooth in my mouth. So Airheads.
Airhead gets a vote. April is officially official now. She's on the actual YouTube page, so she gets to comment along with us, and we know who she is, which is nice. So hello there. That was Jeremy. Parker. Is it Airheads or peanut M&Ms?
It's still peanut M&Ms, man. Can't beat the chocolate.
Glenn?
I got to stay with the chocolate on this one and the nuts. Airhead, what are you eating? You're just eating sugar. Just go lick your tongue in a bag of sugar. Why not? So, yeah, no. Peanut M&Ms.
Hey, good times, man. Good times.
We could snort it maybe, but no.
We'll see if bag of sugar makes it to the next round.
No. You try that with those fucking pixie sticks, and you're gonna end up fucking like screaming how bad that shit burns.
Well, bro, I've snorted a pixie stick. Bad idea. Do not do it.
Q. They lied to you, Q. That wasn't a pixie stick.
At least not anymore. I don't really care about this particular matchup, so I'm going to vote the crowd on this one. And it looks like our newest member in the show. It would be April. She is going with Airheads, so I'm going to give my vote to her since she decided to join us. It is a tie game. Q, is it peanut M&Ms or Airheads?
Airheads.
He was just motioning the fact that he was giving head to the air right there. So
I mean, he's not wrong, but still, I'm going to go with Airheads.
Only because you don't like the nut.
well, apparently you don't either, Jess. You picked regular M&Ms.
Get off my nuts.
Jess,
We're
nuts
the
are
only smart ones here that picked the regular M&Ms. Come on now.
Right?
Maybe a cookie.
I'm
nuts
going
or
with the
M's?
Airhead because I live with one.
Oh.
Matthew.
He's like, I'll remember
And
that.
Jamie, finish this out. Is it peanut M&Ms or Airheads?
Get that.
Honestly, I'm not a huge Airhead fan. So
Are you
peanut M&Ms.
fucking kidding me?
I'm really not kidding you.
Voted for me, Jamie.
Or for me, Jamie?
You couldn't even say love you with it being on unmuted.
Oh, what are you talking about? It was definitely unmuted.
No, it was muted.
Were your ears muted?
No.
Oh,
Anyway,
matter.
Jamie, during that entire thing, I did not catch your vote. What was it?
I guess I'll go with what Jess and Q said, Airheads.
Yeah.
Airheads,
Changed my mind.
which means it is 5-2. Airheads moves on to the second round. Next up, Parker starts us off. We have pizza, which is apparently sold in theaters, versus Snickers.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Versus what?
Snickers.
If I am drunk
Freddie.
enough to try and eat pizza in a movie theater, I do not deserve to be there. Let's go Snickers.
Snickers gets a vote. Glenn.
Yeah, pizza doesn't cut it, so I gotta say Snickers. And it still has the chocolatey nuts in it, so
Chocolate
Glenn and I love our
nuts.
nuts and chocolates.
He's dedicated, folks.
You are a nutty fan.
hey, you know,
Hey,
if you're
These
gonna
nuts.
ride down a hill, you might as well stay on it. So
That's right.
hey.
I'm gonna.
And at this moment, we would like to take a moment of silence and R.I.P. Isaac Hayes for his big chocolatey salty nuts.
My chocolate salty ball. Stick in your mouth and suck them. Hey, there's a full recipe in that too, so you're learning something. I don't remember a lot of Snicker movie scenes at all, but I do remember one of my favorite Star Wars characters of all time,
Seriously.
Pizza the Hut from Spaceballs. So pizza will be getting my vote for the movie Spaceballs because of Pizza the Hut.
might have to
Fuck you,
change my
Freddie!
vote after that. I don't know.
That's a big fuck you, Freddie. And fuck baseball.
Q, is it pizza or Snickers?
All right, I don't think anybody's voted for pizza so far.
You just did.
Except for you,
I
Freddie.
just did.
And you're looking a little bit like Betty White. Have a fucking Snickers, bro.
Hey, dude, Betty White's a badass bitch. I will take that.
Snickers is my vote, though, because I snicker all the time.
Snickers gets a vote. Jess, is it Snickers or pizza?
Oh. I love Snickers.
Is that your vote?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't love Snickers.
You just said you love Snickers.
In here.
Hey, shit rubs off. I would like to say though that these are movie snacks, not necessarily movie theater snacks. So that's the thing. But Snickers will be moving on that one. Jamie, is it Snickers or pizza?
Listen, with that being said, I was kind of actually going to vote this time on classic movie theater snacks. And I know that they have Flick's Brew House with like a full menu, pizza included. I'm a fucking pizza nut, like crazy. But I'm going to go Snickers because everybody's forgetting about that vein. They're just worried about the chocolatey nuts, but they forgot about the vein.
Right? That
Yeah.
caramel vein running through it.
It is. It's probably
Jamie.
something that or the Milky Way. I've always gotten it. Probably about every single movie theater wise. I'll get that for my chocolate. So gotta vote that.
Jeremy, finish this out. Is it Snickers or pizza?
Well, I mean, if Jamie keeps licking that vein, she's gonna finish us all out. But
Oh my god.
100% here. I mean, I will snicker at the motherfucker that's buying that cardboard tasting ass pizza at the theater. So yeah, Snickers all day.
No, it depends where you go. Like I said, Flicks. Like Jamie said, Flicks have some damn good pizza. But it is 6-1. Snickers moves on to the next round. Glenn starts us off. We have Dippin' Dots versus Kit Kat.
Wow. What is
That
a
gonna be a
Dippin'
fuck you
Dot
for
exactly?
Ice cream. It's ice cream.
Oh, you win the ice cream. Okay.
Ice cream of the future.
Yeah. Yeah, it's those little tiny
yeah.
frozen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Frozen balls. You can say it,
They're
Brady.
balls. Yeah, they're balls.
They're tiny balls. They're tiny balls, but
They're tiny, creamy balls.
no, I just can't do it. I just can't do the little tiny balls. So I have to have the full size balls. So no to them.
I mean, that's what Jess said. Then she married Q. But
Hey, she can fit more smaller ones in her mouth than big ones. So
how would you know?
I've been to Paris once or twice.
Yeah, and to stay with the sport cat, it would be a Kit Kat. So yeah, so no tiny balls.
Kit Kat gets a vote. I'm gonna go Kit Kats as well. Sometime you just need a break. Q.
Oh, we're just getting started, April.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Right now we're PG-13. Just wait till we get to R.
We're about PG-13 right about now. We're just getting started. Q, is it Kit Kat or Dippin' Dots?
Man, I love me a Kit Kat, but I love the small creamy frozen balls, man.
I bet you do.
I mean, this isn't really a fuck you, Franks. I love fucking Dippin' Dots. Dippin' Dots are fucking amazing for whatever reason. So I'm gonna have to go with Dippin' Dots. But if Kit Kat was up against almost anything else, I might be happy to give everybody a break.
Jamie, is it Dippin' Dots or Kit Kat?
Hey, you skipped someone.
Stroking
yeah.
ladies and gentlemen. Stroking
Oh
Two.
yeah.
It's 2, but yeah. Anyway, Jess, since you were sitting there talking along the queue, I assumed it was your vote. Jess, is it Kit Kat or Dippin' Dots?
I like them creamy balls. Come on.
Creamy balls.
Them
Creamy balls gets a day. Jamie, is it Dippin' Dots or Kit Kat?
So this is like a question of my oldest son loves Dippin' Dots when we go places and we get to see the little vending area for it, or my youngest son that will eat the ever living hell out of Kit Kats. Again, I'm gonna vote classic movie theater style, and I'm gonna go Kit Kat. But the tiny balls, it's like curse you, tiny little balls, like curse you, tiny toilet. Despicable me.
It
Anybody?
just melt in your mouth like instantly.
Kit Kat gets a vote. Jeremy, is it Dippin' Dots or Kit Kats? We're 3-2 right now, which means if you vote for Dippin' Dots on this one, it will force a tie-breaking decision on to Parker.
Do it. Give him the tiebreaker.
Do it.
Give it to me.
Do it.
See, I would.
Parker wants the balls.
I would, but I love Dippin' Dots. Like when I'm not in a movie theater, like Dippin' Dots when I was a kid are amazing. But Kit Kats in a movie theater, hell yes. Put them on top of some popcorn. Let it melt over. Come on. Kit Kats all day.
So is this the thing? Is though, is that do you have to have the popcorn to enjoy the Kit Kats?
Obviously,
because you can enjoy.
No, not really. I can enjoy any chocolate by itself. Come on now. I mean, I would.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So it would be Kit Kats and popcorn and versus Dippin' Dots.
But there are hundreds of flavors of Dippin' Dots.
Well, put it this way: the Dippin' Dots are going to melt all over your hands and your pants way more than the Kit Kat will. So Kit Kat definitely.
That's why you have somebody there to clean it up.
It does not melt all over your hands when it's in a cup.
It doesn't. They give you a spoon. Anyway, Kit Kats is Jeremy's answer. They will be getting the final vote. Getting the final vote for the win. But Parker, what is yours?
Oh, it's absolutely Kit Kats because Dippin' Dots have been the ice cream of the future since the early 80s. And guess what? The future's here. And no one's eating that shit except weird-ass people at amusement parks and apparently at movie theaters. So it's Kit Kat like 10,000 to 1.
Well, it actually turned out to be 5-2 on that one. Kit Kat moves on
I'm not
to
very
the
good at
next
counting.
vote. I'm not either. Next up, I start us off. We have, again, movie snacks, not movie theater snacks.
But we can vote on whatever preface we want.
But the reason I say this, because I've only seen one theater to ever have this. We have hot dogs versus Starburst.
I've seen hot dogs at a lot of theaters. Actually, it's not common here. But
Is she
other
talking
places-
at the concession stand or somewhere else? Just curious. So
Jamie's teenage years right there.
What?
I said Jamie's teenage years right there.
My love of like drive-in theaters, I'm gonna have to go with hot dogs on this one.
I knew it.
is a
I
staple.
fucking knew it. As soon as you
It's a-
started talking, I was like, he's
it's a
gonna
fucking
beat the
staple.
hot dog.
Freddie wants a hot wiener. It's okay.
Yeah.
Q.
Well, you gotta go for the footlongs from Sonic. Not a sponsor. Could be. Hot dogs get my vote though. Q, is it hot dogs or Starburst?
I don't know. When I think of like hot dog, I think of either like, grilling outside at home or like,
Oh, come on. You know you like those Coney dogs from Sonic.
I mean, I'm not saying I don't, but I don't go watch a movie with it either. So,
Depends what type of movie you're watching.
if I'm watching a sausage party, then yes, most definitely.
I was thinking more
However-
like 50 Shades of Grey for you, but that's besides the point.
That's for her.
Maybe.
To show her
I'm gonna have to go with Starburst on that because I mean, when I think of hot dog, I think of like a baseball game or like want to watch like a football game or just something along those lines. I don't feel like I'm watching a movie, so I'm gonna have to go with Starburst.
Starburst gets a vote. Jess.
I kind of agree. When I was younger and would watch movies, I used to have a Rottweiler who would lay there with me and he'd be my pillow and I would legit feed him Starburst as I was eating Starburst. So we would
Yeah.
eat Starburst together.
It's just like feeling the Starburst in her mouth.
So I'm going to have to go with the Starburst only because I would legit feed my Rottweiler Starburst when we were little.
Brenda, you don't eat hot dogs? Why? I have to know why.
Because they're just.
don't ask her. You
I don't care what goes on a hot dog. I
Yeah,
don't look at the
probably don't wanna
ingredients.
You don't want to know.
Jamie, is it Starburst or hot dogs?
I'm gonna go with the classic Starburst. I would eat like the certain colors first and save like the pink or the red for last. Like I was a bougie bitch like that, and I'm still like that. I love Starburst. Give it to me.
Just another one. There is your answer, Q.
Missed it. I need to go to the chat.
Jeremy, is it hot dogs or Starburst?
Yeah, same as the pizza. If you're eating the hot dogs in movie theaters, you are just asking to catch some kind of parasite in your stomach. But 100% Starburst all day. My favorite since I was a freaking kid. I lost a tooth in a Starburst once, for God's sake. So, fucking Starburst all day.
You were Dennis Dream.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking too.
Did you find it or
It was a baby tooth. I swallowed it by accident.
Oh, bet that passed nicely.
So
Parker,
Roughage.
did you search through your shit to find it so that way the tooth fairy still left you money?
Nah, Tooth Fairy still got it. She was able to go inside me. My parents told me. Magic.
that's
That might be
Speaking
too
of
much.
going
a
to the
shitty ass job right there.
If you're gonna try and
Parker,
slip me
is
a
this
wiener in
Starburst
a-
or hot dogs?
If you're gonna try and slip me a wiener in a movie theater, you got to buy me dinner first. And pink Starburst are S tier candy, so Starburst all the way.
Gets another vote. Glenn, hot dog, Starburst.
All right, well, here it is. Fuck you, Freddie. You brought back a memory of a hot dog.
Oh God.
I hadn't thought about that piece of drive-in.
No, this is a timeout. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to rewind so we can all pretend when you didn't just say that.
I
Why?
want to know what this good memory is.
Well, he brought back, there was this old drive-in movie theater, and they had chili dogs and onion rings. And at a drive-in movie theater, that was the shit. So, Yeah.
Like legit shit, or
Yeah.
Well, later on,
No-
it was
no
because
pun
it was
intended on
covered
that
in
one.
chili and onions and mustard. So yeah,
It turned into shit.
Yes, it did. So, but like I said, he brought back a memory. So I need counseling now. So I didn't realize this show was going to trigger me. So
Well, thank God,
that's what we're here for.
thank God it's not called choir boy snacks, but you know.
Anyway, is
that would
that
be
your
the
vote
little
there, sir?
ones, wouldn't it? Or no, those are just party snacks. Never mind. So,
Is it
I'm
Starburst
not
or
gonna
hot
be
dogs there for you,
invited
sir?
back. For me, hot dogs. Hot dogs.
Hot dogs. All right.
You still pick hot
So
dogs.
it is
I
5-2.
did.
Starburst moves
I
on
did.
to the next round. Q starts us off. We have Dots versus Sour Patch Kids.
I have a life-size Sour Patch Kid.
We got 2 of them.
I mean, the other one's way worse than the other one.
Yeah.
And he fucking knows it. That's the sad thing. It's my 3-year-old that I'm talking about, just in case everybody was confused for a second.
Oh,
However,
the one who just shit in the sidewalk the other day?
Yes.
yeah, the one that just shit on the sidewalk the other day.
Potty training is fun.
Oh, it's a blast.
It's
Let me
a
tell
blast, they
you.
said. But I'm going to have to go with Sour Patch Kids. Most definitely. I do not like dots. I like Dippin' Dots, but not dots.
Sour Patch Kids gets a vote. Jess,
Agree. Sour Patch Kids all the way.
Jamie,
I'm voting nostalgia because dots were a thing back in the day, and I remember one of my neighbors, he always loved dots. So if I got extra dots candy from like Halloween and stuff, I would give that to him. So I'll go with dots for childhood memory fun.
Dots gets a vote.
Hey, that's great. How are y'all feeling today? I bet you are. He's drank a lot in under an hour, so welcome, honey.
I say DJ's back in comments, so that's that one. Jeremy, is it Dots or Sour Patch Kids?
Well, fuck you, Freddie. I hate both of these. But Sour Patch Kids make my tongue burn like a motherfucker when I eat them. Like I can't taste anything after I eat them for like a fucking half a day. So I'll go with Dots just because I hate fucking Sour Patch Kids more than anything in the world, and that's the one candy I'll actually turn down. So
right.
yeah, Dots.
So you said
I said Dodge, but buying either in a movie theater is sacrilegious. Just saying.
all right. Glenn, because I think Parker's on the phone right now.
No,
so
I'm good. Sorry. I'm
okay. It's all right. All right. Moving to Parker. Is a tie game right now. Is it Sour Patch Kids or Dots?
Dots are one of my all-time favorite candies, and my kid's favorite candy is Sour Patch Kids. But I'm being selfish, and we're going Dots.
Fuck them kids.
With your kids sitting there. Team FTK is Dots with the vote right there. Glenn, is it Sour Patch Kids or Dots? It is 3-2 right now. A Sour Patch Kids vote would push the vote to me.
Well, I'm going to stay with Dots because you like when you get that little bit of paper on the end of them. That's it's kind of like a bonus. So I'll go with the Dots.
Teaching kids
Some now and laters.
Teaching kids how to do acid since they were young,
Yeah. It's going to be another 5-2 vote on this one. I'm going to go Dots as well. It's one of my favorite Halloween candies. I don't eat Sour Patch Kids or Dots in the movie theaters. It's just not one of my go-tos in the first place. But I do love Dots. Like it's one of my absolute favorite snacks to actually just go with. Jess,
you like fucking
starts us
candy
off.
corn, don't you?
No. There's or those stupid like foam peanut type things that they have.
Oh,
They're not foam, but they look like it.
They're circus peanuts.
Yeah, the
Circus, thank you, circus peanuts.
Ugh.
Clown nuts.
Nasty.
Yeah, clown nuts. Nuts. These nuts. Jess starts us off. We have Mike and Ike's versus Twix.
I'll go to Twix because Mike and Ike's are disgusting.
But they
Twix
split
gets a
up.
vo-
So are we voting for Mike or Ike?
They come in a pair. Pun fully intended. Twix gets a vote. Jamie.
Twix versus who though?
Mike and Ike's.
Oh, yeah, no, we're going Twix.
Jeremy.
Oh, Mike and Ike's all fucking day. I love those different flavor. They taste so fucking good, man. They're so fruity. Like,
They're
You just like having
disgusting.
two guys in your mouth.
well, Q. I mean,
Parker?
if they're size you, then me too.
Twix all day.
Twix all day. Glenn.
Yeah, I gotta stay Twix. Twix is the step. Mike and Ike, no.
Twix
I
gets a
don't
vote.
even
It
know-
looks like
I don't
the
even know a pun.
Twix gets a vote. It looks like the comment section is going for Twix as well, so I will be giving my vote to them. And Q, finish this out. Is it Twix or Mike and Ike's?
All right, so first off, we have Mike and Ike that split up. So you have Mike and then Ike's. And then you also have the Twix that split up left and right side. So we could have made this into two different fucking categories.
Well,
Listen,
No.
just kind of like you need to calm down over there, bud.
Q, go take your
Chill
medicine, buddy.
pill.
Go take your medicine.
I can't. I have to wait till after, well, not till after Monday, but till after midday Monday.
Yeah, let's advertise that on.
Until then,
Q,
Nobody knows what the hell I'm talking
what is
about.
your
Let's
vote?
advertise on live TV.
Ah. I'm
Wow.
going with Twix, though.
Internet.
Left and right. It don't matter.
6-1, Twix moves on to the next round. We'll be right back right after this break. Parker and Glenn, I'm going to give you the opportunity to have like a live ad if you have anything to promote on the show at the next break. So I know Jeremy always has something to promote, but I don't think anybody else does. So, Jeremy, you have an ad?
I could do one. Oh, yeah, I need to do one because it's been a month.
It's been a minute.
Yes, it has. But come and check out Paranormal, the New Normal. We are coming back starting today, actually, as this is live, bigger and better than ever. That's right. Your favorite host had a month off to come up with all these crazy fucking bracket ideas, and holy shit did I supply. Over 150 different brackets designed in the last month. Every kind of horror movie you could imagine, from body horror to slashers, which is what we're starting with, to creature horror, to backwoods hillbilly redneck horror. You want to see some accused cousins? Come see that bracket. And plenty more to come as well. So come check out Paranormal New Normal. Releases every Wednesday and Saturday on every podcatcher you could imagine.
We are back for the second half of round one. It looks like Jamie starts us off, and we have a play-in matchup for. It's the one that has divided the nation multiple times. I don't care about Republicans and Democrats or whatever. Is it Twizzlers or Redvines?
oh my lord, that's like dumb, so dumb. It's gonna
What's the
be
difference?
There's
It's
a
gonna
huge
be
taste. There's a huge taste difference.
But I'm gonna put it out there. When Twizzlers just tried doing the peach kind, I think they need to be kindly told to fuck right off, because I'm not sure who thought that was a good idea. I'd like to blame Freddie just so I can say fuck you, Freddie, for the peach ones, but that's not even your fault. So fuck them. But I'm still gonna vote for the Twizzlers. Absolutely Twizzlers.
Twizzlers gets a vote. Jeremy, is it Twizzlers or Redvines?
Now, Jamie, you know that Freddie went down to Georgia and he ate some peaches and then he called Twizzler and he's like, hey, I got an idea for you. But I gotta say right away, Redvines, fuck off that nasty trash candy. Fucking Twizzlers all day. That ain't no debate even. Redvines is just trash.
Twizzlers gets a vote. Parker, is it Redvines or Twizzlers?
It's 100% Twizzlers. Don't even come at me with Redvines. They're not real.
Just like that person on the plane. Glenn, is it Redvines or Twizzlers?
Twizzlers, because they're really Redvine is just nothing but garbage candy. So no, Twizzlers.
I'm gonna go for
Trash
Twizzlers as
candy!
well. To be honest, I'm surprised on this one because I thought the entire Twizzlers versus Redvines debate was
Fake news.
yeah. Of course, Brenda's in common, so she's given an opposing opinion. Twizzlers are like eating plastic. I'm not a fan of Redvines.
Redvines are like eating vines. So, I mean,
They do sell them here. I'm just not a huge fan of them. Twizzlers will be getting my vote. Q, is it Twizzlers or Redvines?
Honestly, I've never even heard of Redvines,
Seriously, I didn't hear them for a long time when I was a kid. Like,
and
movies.
I feel like I should have heard about this. I don't know why I have not. Are we talking eating Twizzlers though?
I'm assuming Twizzlers is a brand because Redvines is a brand.
Like I can have like the peel ones and stuff.
Anytime you
sure.
want.
All right, I'm going Twizzlers.
Twizzlers
Red
gets a
Vines
vote.
are like Family Dollar candy or something, aren't they? I mean,
Freddie,
They'll be dissing Family Dollar now.
I will say, Freddie, fuck both these fucking brands. It should be Willie's Wallaby freaking licorice. That shit's the best thing in the world. That's the best licorice you ever had. It's from Australia. Walmart sells it.
Jess, finish this out.
I'm gonna go with Twizzlers because the sweet and sour are my absolute go-to, and I am addicted to those. And I'm gonna be really upset when I have my surgery because I can't have them anymore.
Damn, she's a dick.
That's not true. That's not true, Jess.
For a while, I won't be able to have them.
I will eat them.
Yeah, for a while.
For
Yeah.
a while, yeah.
It's like an entire pregnancy weight, entire sympathy weight for him. He's going to have to eat all the candy for you just so it doesn't go to waste.
Q's are coming
Twizzlers
like fucking Ben Stiller and Dodge.
he'll let you watch though.
And I'm gonna be a complete bitch.
Oh, I will definitely let her watch. I will put it in front of her nose so she can sniff it first.
And I'll be a bitch.
Twizzlers moves on to the first round to face off against Cookie Dough Bites. And Jeremy, you start that one.
Oh, fuck you, Freddie. Fuck you, Freddie. Cookie dough has been one of my low-down favorite snacks since I was a fucking kid. So cookie dough bites all fucking day. I love those in the movies, but they're just ridiculously expensive for like the 5 you get in a box.
Cookie Dough Bites gets a vote. Parker, is it Cookie Dough Bites or Twizzlers?
Still Twizzlers. Cookie dough bites taste like not good cookies to me.
They're not supposed to taste like cookies. It's
If
cookie
it's
dough.
cookie dough, it should become a delicious cookie.
Well, put one in the microwave and see what happens.
I did, and it just made me sad.
You have to get past that first original like bite into taste, and then you're good.
That's true. That's true. But
Glenn, is it Twizzlers or Cookie Dough Bites there, sir?
Yeah, I got to stick with Twizzlers on this one because Cookie Dough Bites is just kind of like eating a raw cookie. It's just nasty. Ugh. Why?
How dare you?
You've never eaten cookie dough.
Hey, stay box up there, okay?
I am a fat kid that loves cake. I also love a good old tube of cookie dough, and I don't care if it makes me sick. I'm lactose intolerant, and I still drink freaking milkshakes and eggnog and shit like that. I don't care.
Come out the
It's
exact
worth
same
it.
way in the tube. So yeah,
It is worth it. Cookie Dough Bites will be getting my vote though. Q, is it Cookie Dough Bites or Twizzlers?
Oh, cookie dough bites. I mean, yeah, Twizzlers.
I mean,
Not even
are you knowing with this information on the screen that Twizzlers has a Dr. Pepper flavor?
Ew.
Could be a sponsor.
Yeah, Dr. Pepper, not a sponsor. Could be.
Yeah, I'm still going with cookie dough bites, man.
he just wants to put that tube in his mouth, doesn't he? Huh?
Any
Dough
form
Bites
of
gets a vote.
he'll take.
Yes.
I used to use Twizzlers as a straw. I'd bite off both ends and then use it as a straw.
That he did.
I still do that. Jess, is it Twizzlers or Cookie Dough Bites?
I'm still going with my sweet and sour Twizzlers.
Jamie, you have a tie-breaking decision on when we have the matchup for the next round determined. You have the ability to know who it is facing in the next round. Do you want this information?
No, not at all.
Please, Jamie, please.
If you told me you're going on a boat ride, I would assume that there's going to be hose there for boats and hose. So I'm just saying. It's going to be a good one regardless. I'm going to go with Twizzlers.
Twizzlers gets a vote and it moves on to the next round. Okay. Parker, I'm sad to see you go,
I'm super.
but
I'm
Dad's
so sorry.
Dad's to
How
be
dare you
dads.
leave our show to be a good father? How
I know,
dare
right?
you?
God,
There you go.
hey, my dad wouldn't have done it. So,
Yeah.
thank you guys. Again, I'm so sorry that I got to go, but it was a pleasure and love to do this again with you guys sometimes. Go popcorn all the way, baby. Thank you.
All right. See you next time there, sir. Somebody with the ability to message out. Do you want to message either
I got
Bubbles?
You. I got you.
Either Bubbles or Shanna. One of those two.
Who's Bubbles?
So
Good question.
Jesse.
Oh,
Yeah, so that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I got
So
you.
there's that. All right. Glenn starts us off. Is it Milk Duds or soft pretzels?
Oh, well, what do you call a female that is no longer nursing a child? Just call her Milk Dud. I'm all for the Milk Duds. We'll stay with Milk Dud.
Milk Dud gets a vote. I'm not voting until we get another person. So Q, is it Milk Duds or soft pretzels?
I could care so less. I'm actually going to give you my vote, Freddie.
Okay. You know what? As a kid, I absolutely loved Milk Duds. I don't have the teeth for them anymore, unfortunately, because I was an asshole as a kid. So soft pretzels will be getting my old man vote. Jess, is it soft pretzels or Milk Duds?
I'm going with soft pretzels. I like soft pretzels.
Jamie.
I think I'm gonna go with Milk Duds.
We should try that sex position called the pretzel.
It's a tie game. Jeremy, Milk Duds, soft pretzels.
I don't usually eat soft pretzels in a movie theater, but I mean, to me, that's more of like a baseball game snack. But yeah, soft warm pretzels with mustard. Fuck yeah, I agree with you, KG. But yeah, I hate Milk Duds, so I'll go soft pretzels.
Soft pretzels are good. I will agree with the person in comments. I really will. It's more of my summer going to the pool, the aquatic center we have. That's when I eat that snack. Otherwise, like, I just don't eat it in the mood. I gotta see what I'm eating, or I got it all over me and it's a hot mess. I walk out looking like I just got in a wreck. I don't know. Cheese everywhere.
Soft pretzels moves on in a 3-2 vote. Since we're down to 5 people, it
ain't easy.
going to be close calls from here on out.
Ew. Shush it. Q. Fuck you, Q.
Hey, I'll make it cheesy for
Q
you.
starts us off. We have Junior Mints
Ew.
versus Crunch. Sorry, Nestle Crunch.
It's like you gotta say it right, man.
I know.
Why do you have crunch?
I got chewed a couple times for that.
Giggity.
It's like calling it by its first name and its middle name. I don't know. There's something about it that I feel like you have to call it Nestle Crunch.
Nestle Crunch bars, first, middle, and last.
Yeah.
All right, so Nestle Crunch versus what again?
Junior mint bar.
Junior Mint bar.
Or junior mints.
Oh my god! Well, since earlier I was told that I have a Tic Tac size and I freshen people's breaths, I'm gonna have to go with not the mint bars,
So Nestle Crunch.
the Nestle Crunch.
Yeah, Nestle Crunch. Junior Mints aren't bars, by the way. They're little tiny balls. They're pretty much.
If I'd have known that, I would have said something. Damn it! Oh, you said
They're not
bar.
really balls.
They
They're
do them in
discs.
dark, though, don't they?
They're discs. They look like flying saucers. Kind of.
yeah. They're more like a disc. But they're kind of fatter type thing. It's a fat disc.
So
Kind
you
of
can
like
eat
football,
aliens?
but flatter.
Yes.
Yeah. Crunch gets a vote. Jess.
Nestle Crunch.
Gets another one. Jamie.
I remember getting both for movie snacks, but I really remember my sister or my mom being one that got Junior Mints every time. So I'm gonna vote Junior Mints.
Jeremy.
See, I love Crunch bars. I love Thin Mint. I used to eat them all the time when I was a kid. I actually got in trouble because I actually had a carton of them melt in my grandfather's car and ants took over it. So, yeah, I got in trouble for that. But I gotta go with Crunch. Older me now likes Crunch, and fuck me as a kid. So, Crunch.
That's like the version of Poppin' Bubbles, like the shipping Poppin' Bubble wrap.
Yeah, they changed those
Crunch
though.
bar and a Crunch bar in your mouth.
Glenn, finish this one off. Is it Crunch or Junior Mints?
Well, as much as I like a Junior Mint, I gotta say Crunch here. Crunch is probably much better. I like the Crunch for the win on that one. Yeah.
Crunch moves on with a single vote against it to the next round. Next up, Jess starts us off. And she starts us off with not our final play-in, but it's another play-in. Is it Reese's play-in matchup? Is it Reese's Cups or Reese's Pieces?
Fuck you, Freddie.
Fuck you!
Freddie!
Fuck you, Fred. I can't vote on this one.
You're gonna have to.
You're gonna
And give it
blow
to
your
Freddie.
mind.
I'm blowing my load on this
Oh,
one.
she has to
I'm
squirt the gun.
I'm scared of
You're
my
blowing
gun.
your load. You're blowing your load on a play-in matchup.
I can't vote. These are my all-time favorite snack. I can't vote on this one.
Has that ever happened? Have we've ever had a person blow their load on a play-in matchup?
I don't know, but I
No, but
can't.
we've definitely had a play-in matchup win a bracket.
It's a fucking epic one to use it on. I have to say, it's a
I
hard
can't.
one.
How do you think? How do you think this one won my heart?
I didn't buy her Reese's Pieces though. I only bought her the cups.
I can't vote on this. This one's really fucking hard for me to
Giggity.
choose. I love these. I
Jess
love
has
both of
decided
these.
to blow her load. With 5 people, it's probably going to come down to her anyway. Is it Reese's Cups or Reese's Pieces or Jamie?
See, I'm not gonna be a dick. I'm not gonna blow my load, but this is one worth it. I ate the hell out of Reese's peanut butter cups and Reese's Pieces when I was pregnant. That my kid is severely allergic to peanuts.
Aw.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm beyond allergic. I really like now, Jess, this would be hard for you if it was a Reese's peanut butter cup with the Reese's Pieces in it. I think
Oh,
you'd
it's
probably
fucking
cry.
delicious.
You'd cry if that was a part of it. But I'm gonna go with the good old classic Reese's peanut butter cups because I like getting all of the different sized ones. Like I love Reese's Pieces, don't get me wrong, but I love getting all different sized Reese's peanut butter cups for like Halloween and crap. So give it to me.
Ooh, don't say that.
Reese's Cups gets a vote. Jeremy, is it Reese's Cups or Reese's Pieces?
You know, it's been a good long many years since I've been able to feel a chocolatey cup in my hand. And oh wait, we're talking about candy.
Where's Harvey
Yeah.
when you need him?
He'll be
Dirty.
listening later. He'll be listening later and going, "Oh my lord!" But yeah, it's 100% cups. Fuck, why would you want a piece when you get the whole cup? Like, what the fuck?
Because it's different types of flavors. Like they're oh my god.
Here we
They're
go.
easier to
And
eat
get-
in the middle of working on doing certain things. So it's like it's your on the go
Nah.
Reese's peanut butter cup.
No. I'll take that fucking cup with the fucking pretzel pizzas in it.
With
And
two
put that whole thing in my mouth. Like, fucking, let's do it.
That's a drop right there.
There you go. Peanut butter cup.
April's back in comments, by the way.
Big
Oh,
mouth, big
Does,
mouth.
I missed a-
you know.
April is back in comments, by the way. I missed a lot. So pretzel nuggets with queso peanut butter cups because that peanut butter in Reese's Pieces is just not the same.
It's not the same, but it's still delicious.
Yeah.
It's like a doggy snack, isn't it? I mean,
Apparently April's working, so let's try not to get her fired.
Well, it depends on what you
Headphones
were. Okay.
headphones required for this podcast.
Yeah.
Glenn, yeah, we are not, family van safe. So,
Yeah,
Glenn,
I always tell people that.
Glenn, I really, really need you to vote for Reese's Pieces. I cannot express how badly I need you to, but I need you to vote for Reese's Pieces.
It can happen. It can happen. I mean, the Reese cups. You got the little cups. You got the Halloween cups. Now they got the Christmas tree cups.
You also have the Easter egg ones.
But
That's what I said.
I
they're
would,
done.
And those are all
because-
different pieces.
because I can't vote. Because I can't vote. I would like to put in my 2 cents in here. Reese's Pieces are probably the perfect movie snack food though.
They are.
Because you can't you only get 2 Reese's cups for a little pouch thing. For the bag, so
Unless you get the king size.
It is
you get the
four.
Yeah, you get the king size.
It was 4.
But even with that, with the
Or you
Reese's
get the
Pieces,
big cup and it's
you
one
can-
big cup.
you can just keep popping those things in your mouth and you don't have to worry about it. It's like popcorn.
Or putting it in your popcorn. It's
That is so
Yeah.
fucking good.
No.
Or you go to
Then it's just
or you go-
halfway melted. Or the Reese's cups when it's partly melted and then you put it in your mouth, or when you put it in the freezer and it's all hard and oh.
Oh, great.
Jess,
Now I'm going to have to watch this
Jess.
back later. So,
Jess, I wouldn't try to. I wouldn't try to
screw it
convince
again.
him to go with pieces.
you're gonna-
See, this one is so hard for me. There's so many different ways that you can eat these.
I know. So, Glenn, I really need you to vote for Pieces.
the only thing with the pieces I think of is just old candy and the movie E.T. And neither of those are good. So I've got to go.
You make it a tiebreaker for me, so it's
Yes.
even more harder.
It's
for
a
me.
curse. Make the curse happen.
That's what Q is trying to do. Q's going to go with Reese's Pieces.
I
If
see
you
that.
guys both go for Reese's Pieces, it's going to force a tiebreaker onto her after she just blew her load.
Oh, we'll see. Now that the rules have been explained a little bit differently, I understand. After seeing her blow her load, then I'm going to have to say I like pieces.
I mean, Jesus, man, I'm still cleaning the squirt out of my beard, and she's gonna make her do it again.
Q,
I got a sound
Q,
effect
what's
for
your-
that.
Oh, well, I'm going Pieces.
okay. I already had it written down. Now, since this
Just
is
remember, a good squirt never hurt.
That's fucking hilarious.
it is a tie-breaking decision, so you have the ability to know who it will be facing in round 1.
Yes, I would like to know.
One of my favorite snacks of all time,
Midnight.
Oh, shit.
the churro.
Oh, doesn't fucking matter then.
Motherfucker.
It should be that shit donut bites. Da, 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 da.
That's so hard for me to
And
get.
don't you get churros every time you go to Taco John's, by the way?
I get Mexican donut bites.
Oh, okay. Somebody else got churros, and I can't remember.
Yeah, she
Anyway.
likes the white stuff that's on them.
I get the Mexican donut bites. But the churros at Mevran are so delicious.
What's your vote, Jess? Time's running out.
That's an X.
Reese's Cups.
Cups gets the vote and the win on that one.
Thank you, God.
Jamie starts us off. Is it Reese's Cups or churros?
Reese's Cups or churros? Reese's Cups, absolutely. Absolutely. The fuck did churros become a thing?
I love churros.
Have you
Uh,
done
When
it in Mexico?
did that become a movie snack? It's
It
messy as
didn't.
fuck.
It never has. I've never seen a movie in my
Right.
life.
You guys
Reese's-
unfolded swine.
Maybe they're only available
Reese's
south
Cups.
of the border.
Reese's Cups gets a vote. Jeremy, is it Reese's Cups or churros?
Churros are trash.
Cups?
Reese's Cups all day. Churros are
Reese's
trash.
Cups all day. Glenn,
I'm staying with the Reese Cups on this one.
Which means it gets the third vote and the win. Q, is it Reese's Cups or churros?
Just 'cause I don't want it to go, 5-0. I'm going with the churro.
Churros gets a vote. Jess?
Reese's Cups.
And if 4-1 vote, Reese's Cups moves on to the next round. Jeremy starts us off. We have the Hershey's bar, the original Hershey's bar, versus Doritos.
Dirty Toes? Ew. Who the fuck likes Dirty Toes?
I mean, the foot fetish people out there like them sometimes, apparently.
Yeah.
But yeah,
hey, we don't kink shame.
I fucking hate Doritos.
Coming from the foot fetish guy himself.
There's somebody behind me that I don't see?
I hate Doritos completely, so it's a Hershey bar. Even if it's a classic Hershey bar, I'm still down with that. That's chocolatey deliciousness, which is Harvey's new nickname.
Hershey bar gets a vote. Glenn?
Yeah, I heard there was a shortage of some products, and Frito-Lay was now using cricket powder. So, knowing that knowledge, I'm going to definitely stick with the goodness of the chocolatey bar. Give me the Hershey's chocolate bar.
But that's extra protein.
Well, I know, but no. Maybe if it was dipped in the chocolate. I don't know.
What?
Hershey bar gets a vote. Q.
I mean, I do like me some chocolate-covered crickets.
They're not bad.
Superhuman
They're really
again.
However,
And they got little salty balls on them, so.
I'm not going to go with the Dirty Toes because that's just nasty. Especially when you think about it the way I'm saying it. It's just, So I'm going to go with Hershey's.
Well, we're definitely not going to get Doritos.
Let's go.
It's like we're definitely not going to get Doritos as a sponsor now. Damn it. Hershey bar gets a vote and the win on that one. Jess, is it Hershey's or Doritos?
I'm going to go with the Dirty Toes, as Quinn pronounces it.
And Jamie,
foot fetish.
No, Quentin has the foot fetish, not me.
Jamie, finish it out.
That's really for me.
I like both, to be honest, but both my kids really are big fans of the Hershey. The Hershey bars. So I'm gonna go with that for snack. I'm doing a lot of chocolate. I need to probably look into that.
Gonna have some Hershey squirt. You're gonna have some Hershey squirts in a minute there.
Oh no!
Well,
Oh no!
Speaking of your chocolate fun, it will be chocolate versus chocolate in the next round for that one. Glenn starts this off, and he gets his turn on the play-in matchup. Is it Butterfinger or Butterfinger BBs?
Both of those are disgusting.
The Bart Simpson Memorial Play-in.
If I had to, I guess. No, I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna go with the Butterfinger. I know. But yeah, that's a tough. Why? But yeah, I'll just go with the Butterfinger.
Butterfinger gets a vote. Q.
At least it's classic, right?
What?
It's classic. It's nothing new.
Right, and I mean, you can definitely lay a finger on my Butterfinger. You can also lay a finger on my, Butterfinger balls too. I mean, either way. So I really don't know which way to vote for this one.
Well, you do have a couple of the Butterfinger BBs hanging there, don't you?
Stick in your mouth and suck them.
I know his mic was breaking up. All I heard was button finger. I'm not clear.
I'm gonna have to go with. I guess I'm just gonna go with the classical Butterfinger. I'd rather her lay a hand on my Butterfinger than my BBs. So.
Really?
Oh.
I'm good either way. So.
I mean, yeah, but the Butterfingers are gonna get it done faster. So the finger is gonna get it done faster than
Freddie,
playing with the BBs.
They're more sensitive when they're that small size,
Little teeny.
As long as I'm involved, Jess, is it Butterfinger or Butterfinger BBs?
You can pick for me because I cannot stand either one of these.
I'm gonna go classic on this one. We just did the and we'll be doing this later on as a future bracket, but we did the discontinued favorites bracket, and one of my personal ones that I put in there was the Butterfinger BBs. It's something that I miss a lot. I also put Sobe in there as well. The 90s
Sobe water?
No, not the water, just the original Sobe. Like the strawberry banana stuff and dragon fruit and all that stuff.
Stupid.
Yeah, the Sobe water was terrible, but Butterfinger BBs gets my vote. Jamie, BBs or Butterfinger?
I'm gonna go with. I'll always remember my mom telling me when she was pregnant with me, she craved nothing but Butterfingers, and that was actually one of my favorite candy bars growing up. For some reason, I always loved it, and when my mom told me that, it made sense. It's really good, freaking candy bar. Not good for me, but it's really yummy. Classic.
So Butterfinger.
Classic.
Butterfinger
yes.
Classic moves on. Jeremy, you avoid the tie-breaking decision on that one. Is it Butterfinger or Butterfinger BBs?
Yeah, not my favorite candy in the world by any fucking means. I only recently started liking them even, but yeah, I'll go with the BBs for them a vote because might as well. And they were, at least with those, I didn't have to eat as much of it. So
Butterfinger BBs make it to the first round. Q will be starting this one off. We have Butterfinger versus Skittles.
Ooh.
Taste the rainbow, bitches.
that's what Q says on Fire Island every month, you know?
He is absolutely right. Actually, almost every day at work, I always grab a bag of Skittles, and I always sit there and like shake them and just, like act like I'm just blowing on somebody's face, like taste the rainbow. And they're all dudes. That's the weird thing.
Well, again, I don't kink shame. So Skittles gets a vote. Jess, is it Skittles or Butterfinger?
Skittles.
He likes
It's another one. Jamie, Skittles, Butterfinger.
Honestly, I didn't mind Skittles. They were just too chewy and annoying for me, so I'm gonna go with the shit that sticks to your teeth. Butterfinger.
Butterfinger gets a vote. Jeremy, Butterfinger, Skittles.
Oh, we're ending this right the fuck now. It's Skittles all fucking day, man. Come on. Put them in some fucking glasses of Sprite. Let them soak for like a good 5 minutes. That's how you flavor your Sprite.
If I were to stick my finger up Jamie's ass, would I come out with a Butterfinger?
Oh, Jesus.
I
don't know. Maybe.
Glenn avoids a tie-breaking decision. Is it Skittles or Butterfinger?
Well, I was thinking Skittles is nothing but unicorn poo, so I think I'm going with Butterfingers. Is it what your commercial is?
Unicorn poo.
So you'd rather have wasn't a Butterfinger used for like that poop, like fucking pool scene that one time?
No, that was a Snickers.
I don't recall
I think
that.
it was the Snickers. I thought it was.
Well, at least it wasn't a Milky Way. The
I was gonna say Jamie was kind of disappointed there was no vein in the Butterfinger, so
and I'm pretty sure the pool scene you're talking about, that was a Baby Ruth.
Oh, you're right.
Yes.
You're right.
Yes.
You are correct. I do remember that now that you said that.
Yeah, Bill Murray, classic. And you better fucking win something coming up. Just saying.
Yeah, no, I agree with that one too. I don't know if I put Bill Murray in there or not, but
I did.
Jess starts us off. We have Swedish Fish versus something I put in here for Miss Jackie, especially right now because she's a teacher and we love teachers. The Oreo.
Oreo all the way.
Oreos gets a vote. Jamie. Oreos, Swedish Fish.
Take them fucking fish and flush them down the toilet. That's
yes.
Gross as shit. Oreos, because in this house, I have to buy my oldest the double stuff and my youngest the mega stuff because they're bougie and they like only certain ones. Oh, and then the other big kid in the house likes the vanilla Oreos. Not a single one of them likes the same thing.
Ew. That does not sound pleasant, April.
That does not sound pleasant either. I mean, what kind of cream cheese you talking about?
We did
salmon cream cheese there, Q.
We did an Oreo bracket a while back with Miss Jackie, and Chunky Monkey won that one. Mm-hmm. That is an Oreo flavor I really do want to see. Like, honestly, I want to see a Chunky Monkey flavored freaking Oreo, and it just hasn't happened
That
yet.
wouldn't be bad. That'd be cool.
Jeremy, Oreos, Swedish Fish.
Okay, Swedish Fish, I hate as much as that fucking fish Nemo. But at least him, I could cut up and make into sushi. I can't do anything with Swedish Fish. So, Oreos all day.
Glenn?
I gotta say, Oreos, you can take them apart and you can lick them, and yeah, they're just so good.
Just like your women.
Q, finish this out.
Smells a little fishy for Oreos.
That's disgusting.
It is a sweep, though. Oreo moves on to the next round. Last
Wait,
up,
tell your wife, you jerk.
What?
last up, the final two we have in this entire bracket. Jamie starts us off. Is it nachos or nerds?
Oh, it's definitely nacho cheese.
Oh my god.
Yeah, joke.
Nachos or nerds? I'm going nerds because I don't remember getting nachos very much at the movie theaters as much as I did at the pool. So that's a different kind of memory for me. So I'm going childhood nostalgia. Nerds all the way.
Nerds gets a vote. Jeremy?
Yeah, nachos in movie theater sounds like a good way to walk out with cheese over your shirt. So 100% would be going with fucking nerds in a movie.
There's nobody would see it during the movie.
Yeah, until you walk out of the movie, and then every girl in your high school is there, and you're like, oh, fuck. But
Hey,
nerds
you probably walk out and every girl in high school said that anyway. It's like, fuck. We watched the movie with this guy. We didn't even know it.
I mean,
Nerds gets another vote. Glenn, is it nachos or nerds?
I gotta be the different one here. I gotta go with nachos. You get that real cheap cheese and it just runs everywhere. Oh, it's great.
You mean that melted colored plastic? Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
like
well, it
Gouda
depends where
cheese
you
on
go.
some
Like-
stale chips.
I still loved them, like no matter what. Like bowling and other memories are tied to nachos with like the summertime, but just not movies for me for some reason. But it's still good. I do have to say I'm very, very fuck you, Freddie, about that vote.
I try. Nachos got Glenn's vote, though. Q, is it nachos or nerds?
Well, at work, a dude and I argued probably a good half hour to 45 minutes over a chest thing. Just moving in chess and how it could be done and how it couldn't be done. And his wife called us both nerds. So I'm going to have to go with nerds.
Nerds gets a vote. And the win on that one. Jess, finish us out.
It's Kenny, by the way.
I figure you would have called me a nerd being in IT.
I mean, I didn't have to say it. You did it for me, so.
I'm about to go with nerds.
I say, where's Homer Simpson on this one? Going, nerd! Nerds moves on. It is a 4-1 vote on that one. We'll be right back right after this break. Glenn.
Yes, sir.
Do you have anything to promote there, sir?
Well, you can find my show at the Pair Are Normal Guys with a Z. Saturday night, we have the Misfit Show, which is a lot like this. We're just going to group of people together, open mic, and we talk about nothing. And then we're following Big Brother. We got the big chat. We're following Big Brother 2 nights a week. And then my regular show is the Paranormal Guys every Wednesday night at 9:00. So
I've been on that one.
yes, you have.
You talking about the Big Brother show or another different show that's called Big Brother?
Yeah, the CBS Big Brother show. We're following it and doing two shows a week on it. So yeah.
Dude, I love Big Brother. Oh my God. Why am I not hearing about this until just now? I need to be on that show.
Well, hey, come on. I need guest hosts every now and then. So come on in.
Go.
All right.
Now, see, I actually had the same question too, because since you have a paranormal show, I went the Big Brother route, like the entire government conspiracy type Big Brother, but neither of which I'm a fan of. So. Anyway, welcome back for round 2. Jeremy starts us off, and we have popcorn versus Twizzlers.
Fuck you, Freddie.
It's popcorn. It's no big deal.
All right. I'm going financially thrifty here. because you get more for the buck with popcorn. So popcorn all day.
Popcorn gets a vote, but I would have thought it would take you longer to eat a bag of Twizzlers than it would to eat a thing of popcorn.
Not
And-
the small ass bags they sell me at the fucking movie theater.
Oh, they're big containers over there. And Twizzlers last longer in the first place because even if you get halfway through them and decide you don't want any more, you can just fold them up and put it in your pocket. Like, I don't know. There's still popcorn, I guess, which is okay. But in a way,
I always finish my popcorn in April. That's my paranormal page you're following. Thank you.
It takes me longer to finish popcorn than it does for me to finish a pack of sweet and sour.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just don't eat a lot. Glenn, is it popcorn or Twizzlers?
Popcorn.
Popcorn gets another vote. Q, popcorn, Twizzlers.
Like if I eat before, like I go to the theater and then I just smell the popcorn, it just smells like my rancid fucking ball sweat. And I just can't do it. But I love popcorn still in some aspects. So I'm gonna go with popcorn over Twizzlers.
Popcorn gets the vote and the win on that one. Jamie, is it popcorn or Twizzlers?
Definitely.
Just skip it over me again.
I know.
Sorry, Jess.
Oh, you did skip her.
It's these three J's right in the middle, dude. It's the three J's like right in a row. Jess. Besides, I already know where you're going anyway. Jess, popcorn or Twizzlers?
I still got to stick with my Twizzlers. My sweet and sour Twizzlers.
Oh, come on. You know you like my rancid ball sweat smell.
No, I do not. That smells like no.
All right. Jamie. Twizzlers, popcorn.
I'm probably gonna go with the popcorn though. Honestly, I get both at the movie. I always get both at the movie, but popcorn because it's just not the same without it.
Jamie, you sound like an expensive movie date.
She really
I
does.
really am. That's why I smuggle a lot of shit in with me.
I don't even have to smuggle. Yeah.
She goes in looking like she weighs 400 pounds and comes out and she's like a size 8 petite.
Yeah.
She's like me. She goes down the Dollar Tree aisle first and picks up all the candy there.
Yeah, and there's a Dollar General like a block away from a movie theater here in town.
Yep.
Perfect location.
That's weird. Same here. Literally just a block away.
Well, that's because there's a Dollar General a block away from everywhere.
Or a CVS or Walgreens. So
Yeah. Glenn starts us off on this one. We have Airhead versus Nestle Crunch.
Fuck you, Freddie.
Nestle Crunch. Yeah, I don't just out of the two, yeah. I mean, unless you took the bar and maybe melted it and put some Airheads in it, but no, Crunch bar it is.
Nestle Crunch gets a vote. Q, is it Airheads or Nestle Crunch?
He seems
like
like
taking the airhead, that's about yay long, and then just taking the end of it and just sitting here and just doing this with it for the longest fucking time, and then it becomes from this to like this. Then it's just nice compact sugar. I'm gonna have to go with the airhead still.
Airhead gets a vote. Jess.
Airheads. Woohoo!
Jamie.
Nestle Crunch?
Ew.
Yeah.
That sounds like a question.
It was at first.
It is a tie matchup, Jeremy. Is it Airheads or Crunch?
Oh.
Airheads all day.
Woo!
Give me the fucking mini ones in the bag. I'll buy like them at CVS. Get the fucking like 4 for price of 2 shit, and I'll eat those the whole movie long. And then I won't be able to shit for a week. But
No.
Eric gets a vote and the win on that one.
Except for your colon.
Q starts us off. Is it Kit Kat or Hershey's?
It's a funny story about Hershey.
Oh, Jesus.
And It has nothing to do necessarily with me, except for the fact that I had to watch this happen. My mom would buy. She used to buy a Hershey's bar, and then she would sit on it to melt it, and then she would open it up and just fucking and just lick it out.
She still does it.
Did you get counseling for this? It sounds like you might need it.
The counselors couldn't help. They had to get counseling after I told them the story.
You watched your mom lick a. Well, never mind. No, never mind. I can't. It's too easy.
It's too easy. So I'm gonna have to give everybody a break here and go with the Kit Kat.
Freddie, show that comment, please. Q, watch this comment.
I was glad he wasn't talking about the kisses, though. That was.
April, by the way, is in comments regarding this conversation. She put it in the hot spot. LOL. Thank you, April.
Yep.
Or maybe after they were done, they were kisses. I don't know.
I hope nobody kissed her after she was done with that.
Long and chocolatey. Let's just go with that one. Jess, after that, is it Kit Kat or Hershey's?
Kit Kat. I'm not a fan of Hershey bars. Or Hershey's.
Dude,
it has nothing to do with what his mom does.
You know, if she put it back there, wouldn't it be a Hershey's nugget?
Well, then again, it could be depending on what she ate. If she had Rice Krispies or peanuts, or
yeah, what about those
candy?
It could be Mr. Good.
I say, what about like the like nuggets with almonds?
Yeah,
No, if it was just the regular Hershey bars.
She could have made Mr. Goodbar.
No, if it was just the regular Hershey bars, that was all it was.
Didn't lick it.
Well, as long as she doesn't have nuts, it's all right. Jess went with Kit Kats. Jamie, is it Kit Kat or Hershey's bars?
He's not licking it like his mom did. I'm disappointed.
That's a brownie, not a Hershey's bar.
Can't tell from the camera angle. So.
Is that a special brownie, Q?
That way they can see it.
Is it a brownie or scotcheroo? It looks like a scotcheroo.
It's a brownie.
It's a brownie with white shit on top.
No.
That's why he was off camera so long.
Now I'm disappointed.
Anyway, Jamie, your vote.
I like both, but I like the fact that I can do with the Hershey bar, I can make a s'more. So I can with Kit Kat and other stuff. It's just a little bit different. So I like to go with Hershey's because it's more versatile.
I thought for sure you were going to go with, because I like what Q's mom does with the Hershey bar.
Oh, but it creeped me out. That's awkward as fuck.
Let's
not share.
Let's leave her hot spot alone. All right.
Yeah, I don't want the
Jeremy.
that hot spot.
See,
The hot spot's been passed to you. Is it Kit Kat or Hershey bar?
Q, all your mom was doing was getting those skills to make your dad happy. But I got to go with the Hershey bar all day.
Which means it is a tie-breaking decision coming down to Glenn. Is it Hershey bars or Kit Kats?
It's going to be Hershey bars, especially after thinking of his mom doing it. So
Keeping this one going.
I'm going to need a picture in my inbox there. So
Everybody's going to be therapy after this session.
Hershey. The really funny part is the only two people who voted for Kit Kats are the ones who actually know Q's mom. So
Hey, you
that
know
should be a warning.
Oh, wait, you didn't vote. Never mind.
I didn't vote. So.
I know her though, so I did vote with the Hershey still.
We've met a couple times, but that's not a story I would want to know.
You're never going to look at her the same, Freddie. You're never going to look at her the same.
I'm hopefully going to forget this story before we talk again.
I remind you.
Jess starts us off. Is it Oreos or Dots?
Oreos.
Oreos gets a vote. Jamie?
Oreos.
Gets another one. Jeremy?
Yeah, let's get nasty ass Dots out here. It's Oreos.
With that, we'll be moving on. Glenn?
Oreos.
And Q, finish this up.
I hate the single stuffed Oreos and I hate the mega stuff. It's just too fucking much with the mega stuff.
We know you're not used to having a lot in your hands, buddy.
So I definitely have to do the double stuffing. So I'm gonna have to go Oreos.
Agreed. I agree.
Wonder, I'm gonna have to talk to my friends out in Paris. I wonder if they have double stuffed Oreos there.
Yeah, because I mean, I love the vanilla ones and the regular double stuff. Okay. Ooh.
Oreo moves on to the next round. Jamie starts us off. Is it gummy bears or soft pretzels?
Gummy bears, since y'all voted out my fucking gummy worms.
You voted out Whoppers too, but we're not complaining about that. Gummy bears gets a vote. Jeremy, gummy bears, soft pretzels.
Fuck gummy bears, soft pretzels.
Gets a vote. Glenn, soft pretzels, gummy bears.
Gotta go with gummy bears.
Q.
You could probably gum the soft pretzels. It would take a lot longer to do it with the gummy bears, though. I'm still going gummy bears. I'm not a big fan of soft pretzels.
Gummy bears gets a vote. And we'll be moving on after that one. Jess, finish that up.
Gummy bears.
I'm a gummy bear.
I was waiting for that to come up. I really was. I realized that during the play-in matchup. I remember that song during the play-in matchup, and I did not bring it up. Just there.
And we both
You were literally just saying it at the same time.
4-1. Gummy Bears moves on to the next round. We face another 4-1 in the next round. Jeremy starts us off. Is it Snickers or Reese's Cups?
Reese's Cups all fucking day, dude.
Gets a vote. Glenn.
As much as I'm thinking about that big creamy vein, I really, really think I got to go with, I don't know, A cup, B cup, C cup. I don't know. Give me a peanut butter cup. So,
hey, D or above, buddy. D or above, it doesn't count.
I really wish they would, like, in like the king size packets, just label them A, B, C, and D.
That would be
just for that
amazing.
purpose. It's like, hey, which one you want? I want D cups.
No,
more than a mouthful.
You want these nuts? Is that what you said?
Yeah, no, and no. Glenn's right though. I mean, to be perfectly honest, I'm more of a C cup kind of guy, because just me. Mainly because
I'd be buying 2 packages, stacking the D's on top of each other.
Mainly because they cause major back problems later on, and I don't want people to fuck with that. But Reese's Cup gets a vote.
Massage,
so considerate.
Massage your wife.
Q. Is it Snickers or Reese's Cups?
I gotta go with Snickers. I like Snickers better. Like, I don't know. To me, peanut butter flavored stuff, the peanut butter is just too overwhelming in all of it. Like a peanut butter shake, it's just, you could put a little teaspoon of fucking peanut butter in there and it's still just in your face. I don't like it. It's overpowering. Snickers all the way.
Jess, is it Snickers or Reese's Cups?
Reese's Cup. I mean, I like that. I like the peanut butter taste. I mean, I used to take a spoonful of peanut butter and just eat it.
Yeah, I sometimes have to, never mind.
It's only with your dog, man. It's only with your dog.
Yeah. No, that's what I was about to say. Like, there's a female dog joke in here somewhere. I know there is.
I mean, we have a female dog.
I know you do.
Yeah, Jamie, walk up at night away from you.
Hey, that's when I put it on my balls. When I'm talking about, a human, I put it on the shaft.
The vein.
The big vein, yeah.
I wouldn't trust a dog anywhere near that, to be honest. That's just me. Jamie, is it Snickers or Reese's Cups?
Reese's Cups all the way.
4-1. Reese's Cups moves on to the next round. Glenn starts us off.
The dog is licking his hands.
Glenn starts us off. We have Starburst. We have Starburst versus Skittles.
Ooh, Starburst. Starburst, because once again, if you don't peel them right, you still get that little bit of extra paper on it. So yeah, the Starburst, yeah,
Protein.
absolutely.
Q.
No
Starburst,
cricket
Skittles.
powder there.
Can anybody else put the Starburst in their mouth with the wrapper on, and then just pull the wrapper out?
Yes.
Well, I heard you have
It
tongue
depends.
skills.
It depends how old the Starburst is.
Yeah,
It really does.
Kroger's,
I can do
Publix
it.
versus Dollar Tree, Dollar Store. I mean,
No, like if they're brand new out of the box, like they just put the box out type thing. If they're more than like a month old on the shelf, I can't do that because everything has kind of compacted. But brand new Starburst, it's actually not that hard to do.
Jamie, how about you?
Yeah.
Matt Barrett. Jamie
Why?
works at a bar behind the bar. She's freaking tying the cherry stems with her tongue and everything for the guy.
that was the first thing
That I
that came
can't
to
do.
my mind.
The cherry stem is something I can't do at all.
I'd
But
rather use my
No
fingers for
practice.
something that delicate. So you know,
I'm going Skittles though.
the Skittles. It is a tie game, 1-1. Jess, is it Skittles or Starburst?
I'm going with Starburst.
Ew.
I think Big Willie there has stroke and froze.
Any freeze?
Look at that stoic fucking moment he's in though.
Oh, hey.
I apologize about that. My internet freaked out a minute there. It's gonna.
we sure he isn't having a seizure or something.
He has multiple strokes every show.
Is he any kin to Mitch McConnell?
Okay, that was super fucking weird. All right, I apologize. Jamie, is it Skittles or Starburst?
Definitely Starburst.
Starburst gets the vote and the win on that one. Jamie, finish this up.
Oh, it wouldn't have fucking mattered what Jamie voted for because Starburst was going to win anyway if I had my way. So, but yeah, it's Starburst all day. Starbursts are way more enjoyable. They last longer in your mouth.
Doesn't have to do
Yeah,
Starburst.
Skills are like
If-
you. They kind of dissolve in a second.
But if Jamie would have voted Skittles, you would have had the ability to know what the next matchup was. But
It
He didn't
wouldn't
vote that
have
way, so-
mattered.
wouldn't have mattered. Q, start this
Yeah.
off.
Oh,
To finish up round 2, is it Twix or Nerds?
ooh. I'm going Nerds. Like, especially the nerd clusters with like the gumminess in the side. They're
Oh, dude.
fucking bomb.
They are amazing. That
They're
different
fucking
textures in your mouth,
fire.
He likes the white cluster
Nerds good.
stuff in the middle of it.
It's not white. It's a red gummy. What the
They do
fuck?
have white
No,
ones,
they
though.
do not.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't. Somebody slap her because I don't want to get slapped back.
Your next one,
It's also popping out something you want to do on camera.
Wait, hang on.
He's going for Nerds. Jess, is it Nerds or Twix?
Nerds.
Nerds gets another one. Jamie, Nerds, Twix.
I think I vote for a lot of chocolate stuff lately, so I'm gonna go Nerds.
With that, Nerds, we'll be moving on to the next round.
You didn't like that
Jeremy, is it
combo,
Nerds
man.
or Twix?
And as one of my favorite roles in any movie would say, nerds. Some of my inner fucking ogre.
And Glenn, finish this up.
I can't decide, so it's got to be Twix. Do I do the left or the right? So I'm going to go with Twix.
Nerd moves on in a 4-1 vote.
When the wife made the
We'll be right back. Be right back right after this break.
Jamie, let's
Quick
talk about-
update. The only person to use the blowing of loads would be Jess. So it is fair game for anybody else to do that. We're in the
See that?
quarterfinals now. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 matchups left total.
And there it was again.
I think Jamie froze.
No, she's
Oh no, she definitely didn't freeze. Not on my screen, anyways.
Welcome back for round 3. No more breaks after this one, and it looks like Jeff starts this off. Well, it's kind of weird. It was like a ghost type thing. Anyway, welcome back for round 3. It looks like Jeff starts this off. Is it popcorn or gummy bears?
Popcorn.
Popcorn gets a vote.
Is there a washer
Jamie.
in the background?
Nope, that's my popcorn going. So I'm voting popcorn.
I still got the gummy bear song in my head, so there's that one. Jeremy, is it gummy bears or popcorn?
Let's get those nasty fucking gummy bears out of here finally. It's popcorn all day.
Popcorn will be moving on with that vote. Glenn?
Popcorn.
And Q, finish us up.
Pop that corn. Is my vote. Final answer.
In a sweep, popcorn moves on to the next round. Jamie starts this one off. We have Hershey Bar versus Starburst.
Oh, gonna go Starburst. Starburst. Is Freddie okay there?
I think she's trying to figure something out. I don't know what's going on.
Freddie, you're frozen again.
I already answered. I said Starburst.
Yes, she said Starburst.
He's Mitch
All right.
McConnell.
Starburst gets a vote. Jeremy, is it Starburst or Hershey Bar?
Damn, those strokes are taking effect finally. Starburst. Starburst. They're fruity delicious.
Am I losing signal or what?
Yeah, it's you, man.
Yeah,
we're all sitting here staring at each other like, what the hell's Freddie doing?
Yeah, it's freezing on my end. I'm aware of that because it's starting to go all crazy on your guys' screen. So, all right, I think we're caught up.
Well, we all just need to go like.
What the hell are you doing?
Sorry, I thought I was
don't even start.
My bad.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Jeremy's going Starburst on that one. Glenn, is it Starburst or Hershey Bar?
Hershey's. Got to stay with the Hershey.
Gets a vote. Q.
Come on, you know you want that Hershey. The
You want
nice
one that-
warm one with the little V fold in it. You know you want that Hershey.
He wants to go up the Hershey Highway tonight.
I knew fucking. Now I'm definitely gonna need some like extra therapy for this one. Oh my goodness. Who else that didn't vote for Airheads because it was just straight sugar? Was that you, Glenn?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
That explains why you don't like Starburst either.
I like Starburst, but when you can have chocolate, I mean, and now that I know a new way of melting them, the chocolate and the Hershey, I mean,
I'm gonna have to Starburst. I can't do it. I just cannot vote for the Hershey's now.
what was the name of that?
Is it due
The
to when
chocolate
your
bar.
mom warms it up with what he's saying?
Both.
It's kind of like a toddler tone after she's done, except it's oversized, right?
Starburst.
I'm never gonna get invited back. I just sense this.
Starburst gets a vote.
Cute. You know,
Oh, goodness.
Jess was holding up a sign behind you the whole time that said if he votes Hershey's, he gets Hershey Highway tonight.
Speaking of Jess, is
It's
it
still a Starburst, isn't it? Never mind.
Is it Hershey's or Starburst?
Starburst.
Gets the vote. It's 4-1. Jesus.
Yeah,
Jesus
we
don't
all
live here no
need-
more. Jesus
You
don't live here
started
no more.
it, babe. You had to tell the story.
Well, yeah. I mean, is that not a story worth telling on Bracket Bastards?
I'm surprised to be honest though, even with that story, that it didn't move on to the finals, because that's what always happens. If there's a good story involved with it, the joke involved with it, it always gets voted through. So this is kind of a first. Jeremy starts us off.
Hey, real quick, just going back to the whole foot fetish thing. Jess is allowing the dog to lick her foot. She's got the fetish.
No.
Who was like their foot licked?
Moving right along now.
I'm gonna come.
Depends if I own a dog or not. All right. Jeremy starts us off on this one. We have airheads.
They're both, but look at them. Both look so content.
She's not even looking fun anymore.
She's done.
She stopped it after I said something.
I didn't make her stop. She stopped on her own.
See, so she wanted her to continue. See, she's the one with the fetish.
I can't even feel it because my feet are ice cold.
So you would feel a warm tongue licking your toes?
I can't even feel my toes right now.
Diabetes.
Moving right along.
Diabetes. Yes, Jeremy. Jeremy starts us off. Is it Airheads or Reese's Cup?
Airheads. This is when my sweeter side comes out versus my chocolate side. I prefer that kind of candy over chocolate any day of the week. Chocolate melts, and then your hands get all dirty. Then you get your pants all dirty. So you know.
Airhead gets a vote. Glenn, is it Airheads or Reese's Cup?
I'm trying to figure out how he gets the chocolate on his pants, but never mind.
You know, your hands are dirty in the theater. You wipe them on your hands.
The chocolate doesn't get on you if you lick your fingers.
You might as well just be melting the fucking Reese's or the Hershey's and fucking licking it off the package.
Right.
Well, I mean, I don't say the Hershey's like some people, Q, but you know, still it melts.
I'm still going with
That's
cups.
why you lick your fingers. Then you don't wipe it
Hey,
on
Jeremy, you want to? Jeremy, you want to message back and tell her yes, please?
Am I fucking telling them? Okay, yeah, sure. I got you.
Thank you. Glenn, is it Reese's Cup or Airheads?
It's the cups. A cup, B cup, C cup. I like the cups.
Reese's Cup gets a vote. It's a tie game. Q, Reese's Cups or Airheads?
I like to be the airhead between the cups.
It's got a motorboat.
Wait a minute. If the airhead's between the cups, are you doing that to the airhead then, or are you just going like that to the airhead in between the cups?
I am the airhead, you dumbass.
And these are the cups.
I thought
These things right here.
I figured that much, but the airhead I figured was like your threesome partner. I don't know, maybe Frank was over on a Friday night or something.
He has nothing inside his head, so his head is the air.
Well, I agree with that 100%. Jess, I know that's the angle you were going with it, though.
You
Airhead.
missed.
No, I got more important things to do on a Friday night, so
It's not Friday, it's Saturday.
I'm still busy. Money. And I will. Q, did you vote yet? Because it's a tie game between
fucking airheads.
All right, so Airheads is up by 1. Jess, Airheads or Reese's Cups?
Reese's Cup.
Oh my god.
Which means Jamie has tie-breaking decision. Is it Reese's Cups? Why in the fuck did that not work? There it goes.
Jamie, don't make me put my airhead between your cups.
Bravo!
Is it Reese's? Is it Reese's Cups or Airheads?
Is it Reese's Cup or Airheads?
Jamie, right now.
Jamie, you're muted.
Tie game.
You're muted, Jamie.
We can't
she's
tell
an
you.
airhead. Oh.
There you go.
Calm down, killer. I was trying to do it, and you were yelling every time my speaker went off. Like, calm down. Reese's.
3-2.
That's it, Jamie. That's it.
Reese's Cups moves on to the final 4. Last up, Bubbles is back, by the way, so she gets to vote now.
Hey.
And believe it or not, she's taking Parker's spot, so she gets to start us off.
Oh,
We're doing movie snacks, by the way.
okay.
Is it Oreos or Nerds?
Oh man, what?
Starting with a hard one.
You know what? I'm gonna go with Nerds. They're my favorite.
Nerds gets a vote. Glenn?
I'm still, you can take them apart and you can lick them and eat half and then the other half. And Oreos. And there's more.
It sounds like you're reading a passage out of Gacy's book there, buddy.
I'm going to go with Oreos, too, just because I like to see things drown.
I forgot about that. Yeah, you can dip them.
So
That's how I do my Oreos. I turn them in the milk.
Mushy and fall apart. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, see that's why when you're at home you take a fork and you stick the fork into the cream of the Oreos, and then you drown the Oreos when they're stuck on the fork and wait till the bubbles stop, and then you eat the Oreo.
I just wait for the Oreo just to sink.
It's usually 12 minutes. I mean, yeah. Okay.
Freddie,
Oreo gets another vote though.
Freddie, did you possibly do things with small animals when you were a child? Just out of curiosity.
They weren't small. I was young. Okay, they weren't small to me. I was one of those face up to something my size. All right, happens.
All right, Michael Myers.
Q, is it Oreo or Nerds?
Well, I am married to a nerd. I like nerds. I like the nerd clusters. I like the nerd roach. I like nerds just playing by themselves where I can just put them in my mouth. We're going Nerds.
You're getting a nerd in your mouth tonight, right, Q?
Yeah, I was about to say Q likes to eat the Nerds. Speaking of eating Nerds, Jess, what is your vote?
Oreos.
She just got wet, so everybody knows.
Oreo gets a vote. Jamie, Nerds or Oreos?
Gonna go classic movie theater. Vote right now, Nerds.
Which means it is a tie game right now, coming down to Jeremy. Jeremy, do you want to know who it is facing in the quarterfinals?
It doesn't matter, Freddie.
Okay.
It doesn't matter one fucking bit, because there's nothing I love more than using my tongue to get to the middle of a nerd. So, Nerds all day.
That could have gone both ways on that one, actually, but I agree with Jeremy. I like to stick my tongue in some Nerds too. So 4-3, Nerds moves on to the quarterfinals.
Candy Nerds. Or both.
Oh.
You decide on that one.
Okay, here's what you do, Jess. You put the candy Nerds and the other kind nerd, and then go to town.
I definitely don't want Candy Nerds inside of me.
Yeah, that's
rocks then, wouldn't it?
She doesn't do food items.
No. Glenn starts us off. I'm going to give him the option because we're down to the final 4. I'm going to give you 4 options. You can choose one, and we'll be going off of that matchup. Is it popcorn, Nerds, Starburst, or Reese's Cups?
Well, let's just get this whole Starburst Reese's Cups thing out of the way.
Well, that's not the matchup. That's what I'm saying. It's like is one of the that's what we're starting off of. So
okay. So I have to pick one of those 4.
Yeah, one of those 4.
Oh gosh. Popcorn. Had a movie theater.
Right.
Popcorn, yeah.
All right. Glenn says we're starting with popcorn on this one. So we have popcorn versus Starburst. What is your choice?
Fuck you, Freddie. Fuck you, Freddie.
That was
fucking these bastards.
It's still Freddie's fault. Always.
That's you, Glenn.
Yeah, I'm just kind of stuck there thinking of no popcorn.
You can't melt popcorn and lick it off the bag.
But you get the butter on your finger, and it's easier to slide in and out, or you can lick it, or there's just so many things you can do. Greasy fingers.
We still talking about popcorn here?
I don't like popcorn.
I know.
I don't like popcorn.
I remember that.
I'm not a fan of popcorn, and the popcorn won the bracketology bracket, much to my dismay.
What came in
And
second?
Wait a minute, Freddie.
Reese's Cups.
That's two brackets that won on bracketology lately, to your dismay, isn't it?
Yes. Well, I'm okay with popcorn winning more than some of the other ones, but the other bracket, I'm really disappointed in. Disappointed in the fans. Anyway,
I strike
Starburst.
back. What can I say? I strike back.
Starburst will be getting my vote in this one. Plus, I think Starburst has a better opportunity to lose to the one that I actually want to win in the finals. So I'll be going for Star Wars. Fuck it. Starburst. Damn it, Jeremy.
Yes!
Wow, Freddie.
I have voted for Star Wars in the past, though, so I can't really say much on that one.
Me too. That's the worst
Starburst
movie ever made.
Starburst gets my vote. Q, is it Starburst or popcorn?
It's Jurassic Park. No, I'm going.
Rawr.
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 I'm gonna have to go with. Guess I'm going popcorn. I mean, I don't get Starburst at the theaters all that often, so I'm gonna have to go with some good old classic popping of the corn with the butter and the salt. Of course, a Mountain Dew on the side.
Or Dr. Pepper.
I usually get Mountain Dew though nowadays.
Yeah, because he has to stay awake during the movie. That's what happens. Popcorn gets a vote. Jess, is it popcorn or Starburst?
Popcorn.
She likes them popcorn
Gets
nuggets.
another one. Jamie, popcorn, Starburst.
This is a fucking horrible matchup. Absolutely. Blasphemy. I'm not happy about
I
this.
want to see your face when you say that.
Oh my god, why?
Because
Well,
I think
technically,
I think there's just going to be a funny facial expression behind it. There you go.
No.
She's
You're
pissed.
throwing her face funny at that point, dude. What the fuck?
Ugh. They're both good because I do get both at the movies. I do get both of these snacks. I do like both of them. But again, I feel like popcorn is something you got to get when you're there because I can smuggle everything else in. So, popcorn.
So it's not blasphemy anymore?
I didn't fucking say that it changed my opinion from that. I was just giving you my extra opinion with the first one. I'll give you a third one that involves gas.
Popcorn gets to vote and the win on that one. Jeremy, is it popcorn or Starburst?
Fuck you, Freddie, for the sacrilegious snack selection right here. But I 100% am going to have to go with Starburst because Starburst should have won because that's been my movie snack since I was a kid. And to this day, I still will eat a fucking giant bag of Starburst in the theater. I'll go to Dollar Tree by like the biggest bag they have, shove it down my pants because it won't fit my pockets even, and just fucking walk in.
He's got to stuff himself to look big.
Dude, how you gonna look big with Starburst in your fucking pants? Think about that for a second.
But you said a big bag.
Long and
It's a bag, dude. It's not like it's a cucumber.
I feel like you've done it with a cucumber too now.
So he's going for the full feeling.
Only want to shove up your ass, Q. That's only done with your ass late at night.
We got bubbles to snort, by the way. Let's not just float over that.
If it took you that long, Freddie, you weren't doing it right.
Oh no, I was her first when it comes to podcasting. So
giggity.
Long distance don't count.
Her husband was with her last week, and that comment was made. I'm surprised he didn't say something. It was about her and her sister. And was that your husband's first time last week too on podcast?
Yeah.
Yes. It's a family affair.
Freddie taking guys' virginities. Look at you, buddy.
Freddie likes to keep it in the family.
Podcast cherry. That's what happens.
What is this podcast in Alabama now? What the fuck?
Anyway, Bubbles, Starburst, popcorn.
So I have to go with Jamie on this one. Like if we're going like movie theater, it has to be popcorn. I can't even eat it anymore either, and it's kind of disappointing. Like I get so sad because I go in there and I just like smell it because I can't eat it, but I really want it.
So, I have to ask, why can't you eat popcorn anymore?
So I had the gastric bypass surgery and my
Oh, okay.
gallbladder was removed. And it makes me so sick every time that I'm just like, it's not worth it.
That's what I'm scared of.
I was just curious.
I'm having the gastric bypass next month.
Oh, congratulations.
Jess,
So that's what I'm scared about.
No, it's the gallbladder removal thing. It has to be because I can still eat popcorn after my surgery. It doesn't make a difference.
I know, but I'm also, I'm not having a gallbladder removal, but I might be having hernias and stuff.
Yep, I had that repaired too. So I was so sore. Like
I go on October 9th to see if I have hernias and stuff before the surgery. So yeah.
So
Joy.
popcorn moves on to the finals.
Popcorn.
Next up,
Nice.
I get to start us off on the next one, and we have Reese's Cups versus Nerds. Reese's Cups had a hard battle this entire time, and it's done pretty freaking well. So, and I'm not a huge fan of Nerds. I do enjoy eating Nerds, just not necessarily this kind. So, Reese's Cups will be getting my vote. Q.
A cups, B cups, C cups, D cups, double D cups, nerd cups. I'm gonna go with the nerd ones.
Nerdy, dirty, and curvy, man. Q. Jess.
Reese's.
Bullshit.
Blasphemy. Jamie.
I mean, I do enjoy a full edible rope with lots of THC in it, but I'm not talking about that today. I'm talking about Reese's Cups all day long.
Jeremy.
Fuck. Reese's Cups are my wife's favorite fucking candy in the world. So, but fuck it, nerds.
And then he votes against his wife.
I voted against
Why is in the garage?
Nerds gets a vote.
Don't fuck with a former fat boy and his candy.
Bubbles.
So I'm just
Bubbles,
gonna.
is it?
I'm gonna have to say it because I wasn't here for the beginning part of this. So fuck you, Freddie. I absolutely love both of these. These are like go to. Buy them at the exact same time.
But you should first though.
You should have seen it first. You should have seen it at the beginning. He gave Reese's are my all-time favorite, no matter what form they are. He gave me the one Reese's Pieces against Reese's Cups.
Oh.
He made her squirt.
He had a squirter gun on that one.
I squirted my gun on
And
it.
She
I got stuck in the tiebreaker. I was pissed.
She is the only one to blow her load. Currently, only one to blow her load, and she did it on a play-in matchup. So
It was a damn
there's
good
that
one.
one. But
I would have too.
I was pissed.
But I'm not ready to blow my load on top of her load.
Double loaded.
Speaking of loads, their bubbles. You do have the ability on yours as well, because Parker never used his. So.
Oh man, this is so difficult. Can I phone a friend?
Nope.
No.
There's not who wants to be a millionaire.
You can flip a coin, but
You can pull the audience.
Okay, you know what?
or to blow your load, but
Oh, this is so difficult. I'm gonna go Reese's.
with that, Reese's moves into the finals.
So uncomfortable.
Glenn, is it Nerds or Reese's Cups?
Oh, I'm going to stick with the cups. A cup, B cup, C cup. I like them all.
All right. Reese's Cup moves in 5-2. Third place. Q starts us off. Is it Starburst or Nerds?
Oh, fuck you, Freddie. Fuck you.
This is a
Oh my god. I know fucking the Reese's Cups is gonna win this regardless, and I'm fucking disappointed.
I'm not.
Who fucking said that?
Surprised you might be, young Q.
I mean, that almost sounds like I have at least Jamie and Jeremy on my side, so it means we need one other person. I know Freddie and Jess are already on the other side, so now it comes down to two, Bubbles and Glenn.
Q, put it
Let's
this way.
deal with the third place first, and then we can go on.
Q, don't worry about
on to that.
I've been known to blow bubble my way here and there, so let's go.
Jesus.
All right, let's go. I'm going Nerds. At least deserves third place.
Nerds gets a vote. Jess, is it Nerds or Starburst?
Whose phone is going
Hold
on?
on 1 second.
I like the tone.
Speaking of phone a friend.
Yeah, right. I'm serious. We should make that an option in the future. My vote, though, doesn't require that. I'm gonna go Starburst.
Starburst gets a vote. Jeremy, is it Starburst or Nerds?
Should have been first place, but Starburst, 100%.
Bubbles is on the phone right now, so we're gonna chill out with her for right now. Glenn, is it Starburst or Nerds?
She's saying Nerds.
No.
She's saying Nerds.
Okay, I see that as well. She is doing something. I'm focusing on my board too. So, but Bubbles is saying Nerds on this one. Glenn, is it Nerds or Starburst?
Starburst.
Which means it is a tie-breaking decision coming down to me. It was Nerds all the way. Nerdy, Dirty, and Kirby.
I said they deserve at least third place.
And they got third place. Finals.
No.
Jess will be starting us off on this one. She's the only one to blow her load, so she can't this time. Popcorn versus Reese's Cups. Both of these are 5-2 last round. And oddly enough, this is the exact same result that the bracketology bracket came out with a couple weeks ago when they did this. Jess, is it popcorn or Reese's Cups?
So for movie wise, I really, 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 really hate to say this because I absolutely love Reese's, but I'm gonna have to go with popcorn.
Now, just remember, I did say movie and not movie theater.
She said final answer, Freddie.
But for movies,
So-
I would rather eat popcorn than Reese's because it lasts longer.
Yeah, I've never heard her be like, "Hey, babe, before we watch this
Shame.
movie, go get me a Reese's." She'll be like, "Hey, go pop some popcorn, bitch."
Shame, both of you. Jamie, popcorn, Reese's Cups.
The peanut butter cups.
Ooh.
Tie gang. Jeremy.
Oh, popcorn all fucking day. Take these Reese's Cups down a notch.
Bubbles.
Definitely Reese's Cups.
Is that just because you can't eat popcorn anymore?
That's part of it. Like
Glenn.
because I'm the one in like the living room. Babe, get me some Reese's Cups.
I don't think I've ever said go get me a bag of Reese Cups. Whereas I could say go pop me some popcorn. So popcorn
Gets that one. I'm a man of completion. I will be blowing my load. But Q gets gets his wish on this one. What is your vote, sir?
I don't know. I've never came before my woman, so I'm gonna have to blow my load too because she's
This
already
is
done hers.
exactly why I didn't even waste mine because you guys are fucking assholes like that.
I always blow mine on the last one, so don't even start.
He gets all excited hosting the podcast, you know?
Yeah. Anyway, Q decided to blow his load after I did, so I vote first. It's going to be Reese's Cups for me. To be perfectly honest, naming popcorn the top one out of all is just probably one of the most cliche things I could ever freaking think of. So just being the bastard that I am, I want to go Reese's Cups because to be perfectly honest, I'd much rather eat Reese's Pieces for me, but the small other ones side of that would be Reese's Cups. I'd much rather eat Reese's Cups than popcorn, even at a theater if I can. But it is a tie game. Q,
Freddie,
popcorn.
Wait a minute. We have a bracket coming up soon, and I don't believe it's called Reese's Movies. I believe it's called Popcorn Movies.
Yeah.
So how dare you vote for Reese's and create your own bracket?
Because again, it's the most cliche thing ever. So, Q, is it popcorn or Reese's Cups?
Okay, so with you saying it's a cliche thing, you fucking swayed my vote actually. Until Jeremy said that about the whole bracket thing, and then he swayed it back to popcorn.
Don't lie.
How would you? Why would you give Jeremy credit?
I mean, I have to give credit where credit is due, and even fucking a blind squirrel finds an acorn every now and then. So
it's the way of two, Freddie. There's always a master and an apprentice. What do you want?
Big
I'm the emperor, so I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
The emperor gets thrown off the fucking cliff, dude. Come on.
Well, at least it was a close game for me. Popcorn does win, by the way. That is the end of our show.
All disappointing.
Q.
Yes.
Q, where can people find you?
Inside this beautiful woman. Nah, you can find me on Facebook. Whoa! No.
Wait. My phone's being a bitch again.
Yeah, you're frozen, Freddie.
Let it go, Freddie. Let it go.
Let it go. Let it go.
Q,
It doesn't matter anymore. You can find me on Facebook under Quentin Bandshoot, or you can find me on the Instagram as the Master Bastard Q, because, well, as I've said, I am the
on my
master
end, it's sounding. You're starting to sound like. I know. On my end, it's making you sound like T-Pain right now. So.
Hell yeah. That's what's up.
Sound like shit? Okay.
Oh. So I need to redo that, Freddie.
Obviously, because he's having issues.
I think he's mad that popcorn won.
Yeah, we might need to send in somebody to check on him if y'all know where he's at. So,
I mean, Jamie's the closest.
Becca, if you're watching, go check your husband. He's stroked out.
We pushed him right over the diabetes edge. So
he's got diabetes.
But at least when he goes out, he's frozen in a good manner, So
yeah,
that's like his permanent pose, anyways. He's always sitting there.
That's where we'll taxidermy him. Is that what you're saying? So.
Trust me, it's still recording. Jess, where can I find you? I'll take his place.
No.
Oh,
no, he said.
Hey, wait a minute. Why does he got blonde hair now?
I'll try to get moving along, dude.
No, the entire thing, like I just got rid of my internet type thing because it's being a bitch. I think people are watching stuff upstairs and just so many different things going at one time, even though I've asked them politely not to. Anyway, Q, where can people find you?
Well, maybe you need to stop being polite and be assertive. Just saying. Anyway, you can find me on Facebook under Quentin Bandystruth, or you can find me on Instagram under Master Bastard Q, because, well, I am the master of these bastards, as I've said multiple times before. My puppets dance.
Nobody wants to dance for you.
No, I make them dance, though.
That's the only dance I'm doing.
I'm Jess. You can find me on Facebook under Jess May Vandystruth, or Instagram under Jess May 93, or on this podcast.
Jamie?
You can find me here. You can find me on Facebook, most other things, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter. I don't fucking know what else, but you see my name on there, Slipknot Chica. Otherwise, spell my name right, you'll find me.
I know where to find you.
Of course, you can find your ODB as always on the uncensored, unapologetic, and untamed UQ Podcast Collective Facebook group. You can find me on Twitter and the gram as that Juggalo Bastard. You can find me on TikTok as that Juggalo Bastard Podcast. And Paranormal New Normal is back as better than ever. And you can also find Maniacal Music Musings coming back as soon as my co-host gets over his big C battle right now. So as soon as that's done, we'll be back and live and better than ever. So
Bubbles.
Hey. You can find me on either TikTok or Snapchat under Jessie Marie. That's about it.
And Glenn, where can people find you?
You can find me on Facebook, TikTok, we're Instagram, SportCat Medic, or just SportCat on Twitter. And you can follow all my group stuff at Paranormal Guys, PARAORNORMALGUIZ, Paranormal Guys. So,
and I am your host.
Sorry. Thank you.
And I am your host, Freddie Fisher. You can find me at that on Facebook. While you're on Facebook, check out Bracketology. We have 2 polls like this, well, just done a couple of weeks ago, every single day. Currently, it is the Stephen King bracket in first round, and we're also doing one we did here a couple months ago. We can talk about it a little bit here. The fictional Oreo flavors, also in round 1, but that's the Sweet 16, though, so that one's going to go a little bit faster. On Twitter, I'm going to call it Twitter because fuck X. On Twitter,
X gonna give it to you, buddy. X gonna give it to you.
I'm gonna on Twitter, it's Fisher777. We're all at Bracket Pod, and on Instagram at can't find me. Fuck, can't lick me. Not one word. John Cena can't see me. That is our show this week. As I said, guys, next week we're doing football movies, and we have a surprise. We have somebody is leaving the show. And this someone will also be giving their blessings to our newest bastard, Ms. Bubbles, down on the bottom there. I will leave the show with the simple words of the late, great Jerry Springer, and that is this. Take care of yourself and each other. Have a good week, guys.
And don't worry, ladies. It's not me leaving this time. It's not me leaving this time, ladies. No worries.